What's going on, my people? This your boy, Mr. OBF, back one time for your mind. Welcome to the OBF the Network, people. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you guys get the live streams when we go live, people. And if you can, donate to the channel. Go to OBF, the real Cash App, and donate to the channel, people. We highly appreciate any that you guys can donate to the channel. Need more information to subscribe and donate to the channels down there scrolling below the screen, people. All right, man. Let's jump right into it, man. Doing a little late show tonight. So this little white tennis player from overseas was playing a sister. I need to start getting back up on my women's tennis too, because I fuck with women's tennis. I can watch that shit. I can't really watch golf like that, but I can watch women's tennis. So I gotta get back on my women's tennis shit. But anyway, so it was a sister. They was playing, I think in New York, and the sister whooped their ass, like bust her ass straight sets, like she ain't win, no games, and just swept her ass, and so she got in her feelings and shit. Try to, for me, I'm gonna break it down more because I know what she really was mad about. She was really mad she got her ass whipped, but she tried to bring up some shit that happened earlier, way before the fucking match happened. To try to act like she still was mad about that shit. But anyway, we're gonna get into it, people. Shout out to the sister for whipping her ass. But let's get into it. And we're gonna get into this Ray Lewis, Shannon Sharpe shit. I don't know what the fuck Ray Lewis is talking about. We haven't heard from Ray Lewis since Shannon Sharpe dusted his ass off on Undisputed a couple of years ago. We ain't heard shit from Ray Lewis punk ass. And all of a sudden this nigga coming out talking shit about Shannon Sharpe and shit, man. If you don't shut your buck dancing ass up, we don't fuck with you, Ray Lewis. Old bitch ass. So, but we're gonna get into that too tonight. Yeah, Pooh. She got her ass whipped. That's what it was. She was really mad about that ass whip, but she tried to bring up some shit that happened earlier, way before the match even started, right? Like in warm-ups or some shit. But let's get into it real quick.
News. I'm Jan. After several days of backlash, tennis player Jelena Ostapenko appears to be regretting her choice of words towards fellow tennis player Taylor Townsend. Now, if you haven't heard about the story, things would begin at the U.S. Open match featuring the Latvian tennis player against the American player Townsend, as the two would exchange a few words with one another after their match. Now, Townsend would go on to take home the victory, winning 7-5 and 6-1. But according to People magazine, after the two shook hands, Ostapenko told Townsend she should have apologized for a shot that clipped the top of the net, but stayed in play. We saw very well to handle the loss between these two. For those who don't know, tennis etiquette typically calls for
and she an ugly white bitch too. She an ugly white bitch. She ugly. Listen, people. Hey, man. I try not to judge people, man, but I don't fuck with the racist bitches. Listen, her excuses for this shit is unbelievable. But listen, this is the thing about racist people. They think you stupid. Like you wasn't mad about no shit happened early in before the match or whatever. She was mad because she got her ass whipped. But like I said, let's move on.
Player to say sorry when that happens. Now, footage shared by ESPN captured Townsend declining to apologize, and at this point, tensions would naturally rise. Several social media clips will go on to show Austin Pico telling Townsend, "You have no class, you have no education," while pointing at her. Now, during her post-match interview,
let me say something. See, the problem. Listen, I'm glad the sister ain't smacked the shit out of her, right? But she lost sponsorship. She probably got suspended. Probably could have got banned. Shit can't happen. But look, see some of these racist motherfuckers, they need their ass whipped because, like I said. Listen, you can't say certain shit to me. I'm like, who the fuck you calling uneducated? You racist bitch. Like, you gonna shut your bitch ass up? Listen, man, I'd have wild her ass out. And then had a nerve to get in somebody's face and start pointing and shit. Like, yo, let's move on and shit. I don't condone violence, but some people need to get fucked up. That's all I'm saying.
The moment telling ESPN, "There's no beef, but again, like you guys saw, I didn't back down because you're not going to insult me, especially after I carried myself a certain type of way with nothing but respect. If I show respect to you,
this shit, to pause it real quick, this shit goes back deeper too, because I did a little research on this shit. The sister been whipping her ass for a minute. She been beating her a couple of times. I think she beat her in New York. I think she beat her in Canada. I think she beat her twice in New York and beat her ass again in Canada when they was playing. So like the sister, like this white racist bitch, she really got animosity towards this sister because this sister got her fucking number or something, and she don't like that shit. So, like I said, is what it's talking about. Oh, this ain't gonna work when you ain't at home. Like, bitch, nobody scared to go to your home. Because something happened to her, we go on war. You don't fuck her. Listen, man. These motherfuckers is out of control. Let's move on. And I understand tempers fly and shit like that, but the excuse she gonna make of what she said doesn't make no damn sense to me. But anyway, let's move on.
Expect respect as well. That's just the fact of the matter. Now, of course, with all the criticism being thrown at Austin Pico's way, along with allegations of racism, she would go on to decide to respond via her Instagram stories. Online, she would write, "Just a small update with the match. Today after the match, I told my opponent that she was very disrespectful after she had a net ball in a very deciding moment and didn't say sorry. But her answer was that she doesn't have to say sorry at all. There are some rules in
Well, she don't. It's a netball. What she gotta apologize to you for? Shout out to my brother Bell in the building. What up, brother Bell? Like, that don't make no damn sense. No, you man, you got your... Never mind. Let me move on, man. I swear to God, racist people make up anything of why they say stupid shit.
And it's which most of the players follow. And it is the first time ever that this happened to me on tour. If she plays in her homeland, it doesn't mean that she can behave and do whatever she wants. In the beginning of the match, all players are
she like she's some child. She can use, if she at home and she got, if she was at home, little white racist bitch, if she was at home, she'd have used the crowd in her favor too. What the fuck do that even make? What? That don't even make any sense. Now you mad at her because she used the energy of her home field advantage? listen, man. I understand Trump is in office and shit, and he, I know y'all don't like America. I get it. But don't bring that shit to black folks. We don't fuck with Trump. Talking about, we still at home. We still in America, bitch. You don't get to tell us how to behave at our home. She was acting like the sister was acting unruly or some shit. And I went back and I watched the highlights and shit. You know what I mean? Because I told you I could get back in my tennis shit. My women's tennis shit. The sister ain't act unprofessional or nothing. She used the crowd. She screamed. They do that shit. They get a little amp. They all do it. You just don't listen. The problem is you don't like black people swag. That's all it is, bitch. Because you ain't got no swag. And the bitch, no. Let's move on. Talking about unruly, you got to behave. She, like she got to behave a certain type of way. Cause you say so? The judges ain't have no problem with it. The owners of the event didn't have a problem with how she was acting. Get the fuck out of here. You the only one was out there saying some old disrespectful shit and behaving like you ain't got no motherfucking home training. No, you want to try to put it out there and question her behavior. Man, please. Man, anyway, I told you this fake ass, you get aggressive, and then when you get backlash, you did some fuck shit, you had no business doing, now you want to be the victim all of a sudden. Get the fuck out of here, man. Just apologize and shut the fuck up. How about that? You do something wrong, apologize, and shut the fuck up. Or don't say nothing and shut the fuck up. Stand on business. You got two options. Stand on business of what you said, or apologize and shut the fuck up. Nobody trying to hear that shit. Try to make it. She tried to do right after shit happened. This is how you knew she was on some racist shit. Because this is some shit she said after the match. After the shit was over, she was getting backlash. This is what she was saying. Right? And that shit didn't work. And she was getting even more backlash after this bullshit. You basically, bitch, you meant what you said the first time. And then you doubled down on it. Let's move on.
Hosters start warm up on the baseline. The opponent came out and straight away started the warm up at then, which is very disrespectful and against the rules of a tennis match. Wow.
First of all, if it was against the rules, why didn't the judges or anybody say anything? You the only one had a problem with it. Mind you, this sister does this every time. Whatever she talking about, the sister did when she first came out. She does that every time she plays. Nobody said anything about that shit other than this bitch. First of all, get the fuck out of here. First of all, you ain't mad at that. You mad because you got your ass whipped and she got your number and she been whipping your ass. Not just this recently, before then. In the past. That's what you mad at, bitch. Got nothing to do with no shit happening in the beginning of y'all warming up. Talking about it's disrespectful. It's against the rules. If it was against the rules, why didn't the judges or anybody that the U.S. Open people, whatever, say anything about her breaking the rules? I'll wait. You're a lie, Craig. This bitch is a lie. You mad because you got your ass whipped. Let's move on. This bitch mind you, this is her first response. She said what she said to the sister, and then she came out and tried to double down on some bullshit. And then lied. Didn't even bring up that she didn't even say that she told this sister that she was uneducated. What the fuck did breaking the rules mean? All right, just let's say this. On one hand, you say she broke the rules and she know better, right? What that got to do with her being uneducated? That means she knew the rules and didn't give a fuck. That don't mean that she's uneducated. Either way, how you look at it, it doesn't make her uneducated. What the fuck do that got to do with anything? Her education. Put it like this: she know how to play tennis. If she uneducated, I'm not saying that, but I'm just going off the dumb racist bitch. If she's so uneducated, she know how to play tennis. This sister been playing tennis damn near her whole childhood, and excuse me, and her adult life. And you telling me she don't know the rules? You telling me she's so uneducated she don't know the rules? Because that's what she tried to clean it up as what she was talking about in her fake ass apology. She never got penalized. Nobody said nothing to her. She warms up like this all the time. Nobody says nothing other than this bitch. I'm just saying, racist people always try to make up shit. That's all I'm saying, people. Let's move on.
How many messages I received that I am racist? I was never racist in my life, and I respect all nations of people in the world.
Let me just say this. How much y'all want back? I forgot where this bitch is from. How much you want back? This bitch don't have no black friends. She may got one or two, maybe. Maybe that's a maybe. I'm just saying a maybe. This woman don't hang around black people. I'm telling you that shit now. Because first of all, telling a black person that they uneducated, that's why I tell you Trump is racist. Every time this motherfucker, he want to call, what he really is saying when he called black people got low IQ, that's like a racial trait. Like you know, you get what I mean? For black folks, like it's that little bullshit. But he really mean that they're not educated. Even with the DEI. That's DEI. They only got that job because they black or they're minority. Basically saying they ain't educated. They ain't qualified. That's racist shit. I'm telling y'all. So she says she ain't never been racist in her whole entire life. Bullshit. First of all, let me just say this. For somebody to say I ain't never been racist in my whole entire life, that shit don't even make any sense to me. Now, if you said I ain't never said anything racist towards anybody, or I have never portrayed to be racist, I never been called racist before, then I can understand that. But to say I ain't never been racist a day in my life, just let me know that's some bullshit. No, first of all, even the racist motherfuckers that be trying to pretend that they ain't racist don't say that shit. Man, listen, man. You talking to black folks. I like the motherfucker, bitch. You talking to black people here. Okay? We know what racism is. That's all I'm saying. Give me a second, y'all. My fucking neck getting on my nerves. I'm just tired of these people lying, man. Then acting like black people, we don't know what racism is. Like, we so sensitive and have no judgment, or we ain't intelligent enough to know what racism feels like or sounds like or what it look like. But that's that trope shit that they never mind. Let's move on. Let's move on, man. I'm getting real sick and tired of racist people, man.
Doesn't matter where you come from. There are some rules in tennis, and unfortunately, when the crowd is with you, you can't use it in a disrespectful way to your opponent.
How did she use the crowd to you to disrespect you? What is you talking about? And what is you talking about these rules? If she broke some rules, the fucking judge would have said something. It is other judges, you know, around or watching in the background. Like, what are you talking about? You're just making up shit. Unbelievable of the racism. Trying to pretend you ain't a racist. I ain't never been a racist in my whole entire life. That shit already sound fishy to me. Already threw up a red flag. Who the fuck says that? Yeah, I've been a racist in my whole entire life. Yeah, all right. That's like me saying, hey, you know what? I ain't never been homophobic a day in my life. Bullshit. When I was young, maybe ignorant to it or not, I said some homophobic shit. I probably was homophobic. Listen, I believe I probably was homophobic when I was young. Like the most ridiculous shit that people say. You learn how to be better. Like, I wouldn't sit here and lie about no shit like that. I said a lot of homophobic shit. Shit was normalized back then. Like, you get what I mean? Wasn't that big of a deal to a certain extent in the environment that you in. I probably said some homophobic shit. I ain't gonna say I know I did. I probably was a little homophobic. Like, who the fuck? Never mind, man. People, I swear people don't take no self-responsibility for shit no more.
Now, after the match, Townsend was asked if she thought Austin Peacock's comments had any racial undertones, given that tennis is known for being an exclusive, predominantly white space. Taylor would go on to say she couldn't speak on Austin Peacock's intentions. Now, that wouldn't stop the rest of the internet from talking.
And let me say that this sister got more class than I do. And I get it though. You know what I mean? Like, you don't really know what's in somebody's heart, and you don't know what they thinking. But once they start saying shit, right? And people tell you, like, just say some shit. Say she didn't think she was being racist. Right? But when you get backlash and people start telling you that's racial tropes to black American people, I think that you will be like, okay, I messed up. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to be racist. I didn't know that. I mean, you could like just be genuine about this shit. But to sit there and pretend that you ain't racist and you don't know what them stereotypes is when it comes to black Americans or black people, period. Like, okay, let's move on.
And calling out Austin Peacock. When the Shade Room will go on to share their story, one social media user would comment under the post by writing, "These Eastern European women really can't handle losing to Black American women. I'm with Taylor Townsend all the way." Another social media user would say,
because I think the sister Coco, whatever, she got into it with some chick. I think the European chick, I think she's the #1 player in the world or something. And she got into it a while ago, a couple of months ago, maybe. I think Coco got into some shit. I think she ranked third. I think she just lost too. To the other sister. Today, I think. But she lost to the number one Europe white player and shit. She ain't from United States, she's from somewhere else. One of them European countries. And she said some real fucked up shit. Like, and it almost seemed like they can't handle the lose to black people. Like, that shit is weird to me. Like, yo. And then they try to pretend like they ain't on no racist shit. Like, yo, that shit is uncalled for. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all some real shit. You know what I really genuinely respect? That's why I love Kobe Bryant. God rest him on, but man, I watched this nigga play when he lost. You can tell he was pissed. You can tell he was pissed. A lot. I seen Kobe lose. Listen, Kobe still had like enough class, give niggas 5, show love, especially in the NBA finals. You could see this nigga was hurt. He was pissed. He was more pissed than he was hurt, but he was hurt. He was hurt and he was pissed. And he still showed love to the Boston Celtics and shit. Listen, people. Listen, I understand when emotions, when you in like competitive sports things or whatever, and I get it. Shit, nigga, I get upset over playing spades, nigga. Uno, you get what I mean? Like, so I get it. Competitive, competitive, but it's a way you don't supposed to go too far. Listen, I swear to you. But the nigga was cheating, though. I mean, nigga cheated me. That's how I got stabbed. Almost died of shit. One of my big homies and shit. And nigga was cheating. I knew the niggas was cheating. I was like, yo, come on, bro. Fuck is y'all doing? Niggas lying, reneging and shit. I'm like, yo, come on, bro. Next thing you know, shit get out of hand. So I can understand people being very competitive. But and I've seen people cheat when they know they losing. But, this whole notion that you just like wilding out, you in front of the world, and I get it, But anyway, let's move on.
They can't stand feeling beneath us because they've been conditioned to believe they're above us. Their tantrums when their bubbles get burst are so satisfying. I'm glad Taylor packed her up and sent her on her miserable way. Another online user would write, one thing about a Karen, accountability is never in their vocabulary. Now you're reaching for reasons to excuse your behavior other than owning you lost your match. You were upset. You didn't know how to regulate your emotions, so you lashed out. Simple. While one more would jokingly write, do I need to point out the grammatical errors that make her look uneducated? Now, over the weekend, Osun Pico, after some time reflecting, has now finally apologized for the words she used. Over on her Instagram, she would write, I wanted to apologize for some of the things I said during my second round singles match. English is not my native language, so when I said education, I was speaking only about what I believe as tennis etiquette. But I understand how the words I use could have offended many people beyond the tennis.
No, you didn't. It took you this long to apologize. Who had to educate you? Talking about, this ain't my first language. Man, please, hey man. Listen, let me say something. Let me explain something to y'all. It's a lot of people that English is not their first language. And they watch how they speak. You was in your feelings, and that had nothing to do with her being educated about the sport. Because she's very educated in the sport. That's even, listen, just to go off her narrative to say that she didn't she wasn't educated in the sport. She been playing this shit since she was a child. So she knows the rules. The sister nobody has never said that this sister does not know how to conduct herself. You lost and got upset. This had nothing. If you would have won, you wouldn't have said nothing about her etiquette, about her handling herself. Let me tell you how this is some bullshit. If the sister would have lost and she would have won, she wouldn't have said anything about etiquette or education. Because she never said it before, right? The sister said, I do this every time I warm up. She beat her ass in Canada too and did the same thing. She said nothing like this to this sister. This shit got built up and built up because she kept getting her ass whipped by this woman, by the sister. And that's what happened. Her racism came out. All of a sudden now she's uneducated. She has no etiquette. She ain't respecting the sport because what? Because you say so? The judges ain't say that. The judges ain't say that she broke any rules. Nobody in the media was saying that she didn't conduct herself well, or she was uneducated about the sport. Only you came up with that shit. Lady, please. Let's move on. And mind you, this whole shit, she's never apologized to the sister. She said, I just apologize for my words. No, apologize to the sister that you call uneducated. And then you still double down on it. Or what I meant was that she was uneducated. How? You still insulting her even with the apology. How you gonna tell her she's uneducated about the sport? She been playing this shit since she was a kid, but she don't know the rules. Come on, man. Let's move on.
I appreciate the support as I continue to learn and grow as a person and as a tennis player. Goodbye, New York, and I look forward to being back next year. Now, as it probably
people, I wouldn't normally say this because I shrug it off. But the times we are in right now, I believe they should suspend her ass. That wasn't no fucking apology. That wasn't no apology. She still, even in this fake ass apology, she still insulted the sister. I think even the number one player, the other foreign chick, she even came out and said that she be going through shit. She emotionally, even the other tennis player, the number one tennis player, the white woman from the other country, I forgot what country she's from. But she even came, because they asked her about this shit. And she said, look, she don't know how to control her emotions. She got a lot of things going on off the court. Like she's not right in the head. Like they basically were saying this bitch is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. That's how the white number one player, the other foreign chick, talked about this white chick. Another white foreign player said that this bitch is damn near unstable. She don't know how to control her emotions and hope she get her shit together. That's basically what she was saying. Paraphrase a little bit, but that's kind of what she was saying. Go look it up. I forgot the white girl name, the foreign chick. I forgot her name, but I think she's like the number one player in the world. Man, come on, man. This woman got real serious issues. She need to get her shit together. Or don't play. Take some time off. Get your mind right, bitch. This fake apology, you still insulted the sister even with this fake ass apology, saying she's uneducated. Like she don't know the rules of the game. No, you don't like how she conducts herself. That don't mean she's uneducated. That's your opinion of that you don't like how she conducts herself. And how she warm up. No, it's disrespectful. Nobody give a fuck, bitch. At this point, we don't care. Let's move on.
She would circulate online. Many of Townsend's fans will point out that the apology failed to directly apologize to Taylor. Over in the comments of ESPN Women, veteran actress Holly Robinson Pete would write, she didn't apologize to Taylor.
She damn sure didn't.
Now, when it finally came down to how Taylor felt about the apology, she would go on to express that she thought it was nice in hopes that Austin Pico has learned a lesson from the situation. So, what
listen to the sister. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is one thing I do know about when black people in the spaces of, because she probably deal with racism all the time. Because it's a white sport and it's mad racism in tennis. Just being real with you. She been around this shit for a minute. And she know how to conduct herself. That's why I said for this white racist woman to tell her that she's uneducated because she don't know how to conduct herself, it's bullshit. This sister could have been like, man, fuck that shit. I don't accept her apology. She ain't apologized to me. And I believe she a racist. Like, the sister could have went off on her. But she chose not to and then try to say she ain't had no class. That's class right there, because she could have just aired you out. She could have dumped on you even more after everybody else don't believe your shit and was dumping on you. But she said, I accept that. I appreciate it. Hope she learned the lesson. Like, this sister could have went hard. But this is around in this space of tennis. There was a lot of racism. So she been almost kind of taught how to conduct herself in this shit. So that's why, like, a lot of people, some black people probably, like, even for me a little bit, I'm like, man, fuck that. Sister way too humble. She way too humble. But then, like I said, that's how you know that she got class. Or, like I always tell people, she better than me. Some black people better than me. I wouldn't forget that bitch. Not the times we are in right now. And then the sister, you know what? The sister probably like, look, man, I'm trying to do bigger and better things. I'll whip that ass. Fuck that bitch. Like, in her mind, or talk to her friends behind the scenes, her family, fuck that bitch. Her manager or whoever probably back there, like, man, she probably said, man, fuck that bitch. I don't give a fuck. I'll whoop that ass. That bitch going home. You get what I mean? Like, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. But anyway, let's finish this off.
It's about Helena Ostapico telling Taylor Townsend she has no class or education, and do you think her apology was good enough? Save the date for the latest news in comedy, culture, and sports.
Listen, I'll tell you one motherfucking thing. It ain't good enough for me. But for the sister, you know, I get it. The sister got class. She better than me. She better than a lot of us. Because I wouldn't let that shit slide. That wasn't even an apology. I was still highly offended by this bitch. For the sister. I still was highly offended by her. So offended. I'm still offended. That shit didn't make me feel like she learned a lesson, or she you know, like she made a mistake, or like, you get what I mean? It still feel like, bitch, you really feel like you like that. Like, you ain't do nothing wrong. Anyway, let's move on, people. Excuse me. So let's get into this Shannon Sharpe shit. This Ray Lewis, Shannon Sharp shit. Listen, before we even get into this shit, excuse me, I'm still trying to figure out where the fuck Ray Lewis come from. Like, where the fuck you come from? Like, nigga, nobody was even thinking about you. Come out here talking shit. We didn't even heard from. Did Ray Lewis' son pass away or something? Y'all let me know in the chat. Did his son pass away? The God rest his son's soul. If his son passed away, I swore his son passed away, man. And I think that's probably why we haven't seen them in a minute. That could be what that really is, because, you know, but like still at the same time, like you come out on some bullshit. Y'all let me know in the chat, people. Did Ray Lewis' son pass away? I think Ray Lewis' son got killed or something. Something happened to him. If I'm not mistaken, something happened. But yeah, I'm still like, nigga, where the fuck you come from? Anyway, let's move on. Y'all let me know, chat, if his son passed away. I believe his son got killed or passed away. Something happened to him. And that's why we probably ain't been hearing from Ray Lewis. But I think even before then, I think, you know, motherfuckers wasn't really rocking with Ray Lewis because him and Shannon got into it on Undisputed. I may have to look that up. I might play that after this.
What's sad is I love you because you're my brother. You traded your soul for riches.
What's going on there, guys? We're back with another one. Got Shannon Sharp responding to the comments made by Ray Lewis on the other day where Ray Lewis claims Shannon Sharp is sold out, you know, to advance himself in his media career. And Shannon Sharp has done a great job.
Let me just say this. How's a sellout going to tell somebody else that they sold out for their career? Listen, a lot of shit that Shannon Sharp does, I don't really rock with too tough like that, but that's that man. Dude, Shannon Sharp be doing some shit, you be like, come on, bro, with the tap dancing, bro. Yeah, but I wouldn't call him a sellout. But you, Ray Lewis, yeah, you a sellout. We watched you in action. Fucking opinion, nigga, you sold out. Now, sometimes do Shannon get a little buzz and stuff? Sometimes, yeah, he gotta get checked on here and there from the black community. But nigga, what you did, I'm gonna find that shit where Shannon Sharp got into it with Ray Lewis. He said some shit, and I can't remember exactly what it was, but it was so long ago. That's why I said, I don't know where the fuck Ray Lewis come from. You calling somebody sold out. Nigga, you sold out first. If Shannon Sharp sold out, nigga, you sold out first. The fuck you gonna call another motherfucker sell out and you sold out? Please, Ray Lewis. Let's move on.
Branding, especially after leaving Undisputed. You know, he had Club Shay Shay, and he also has Nightcap, which he's doing really great at. Was at ESPN. We know what went down there. No need to rehash that. But, you know, Shannon still has his two platforms. So this time he's not just out of a job. He just goes back, put in full time with his own platform. But, you know, now you have to get some of those sponsorship deals back, whether they are on pause or you have to go out and get brand new ones. But let's revisit a little bit of what
and let me say this: the times that we are in the social media era, right? Because as years keep going past, social media is going to be bigger and bigger and huge. So listen, it's some shit that I just won't do. But listen, I'm not like, I can't be hating on a nigga if you ain't selling. If you ain't doing a brand. Listen, like Michael Vick got called out for some bullshit he said about Colin Kaepernick. Like, you get what I mean? Like, sometimes you can say some shit across the line because you think that shit seemed like it's okay to say, and you gotta get checked, and then you nigga, you bring it back in, nigga. You get what I mean? So, like, Shannon is like in that realm. Shannon is like, he does good shit. Respect what Shannon does. I wouldn't do a lot of shit that he does, but that's him. Right? But when he get out of line, we gotta rail his ass back in. Hold on, Shannon. Chill out, nigga. Like, you get what I mean? That's all our black people. We gotta do that because we just live in these times right now where niggas try to cross the line on that coonery shit. Like, or I call it tap dancing. Let's get the tap dancing a little too much. Like, oh, nigga, bring it back in, nigga. Because if I got a lot of respect for you, I'm gonna check you, bring it back in. But if you can continue to constantly tap dancing and doing that shit, then nigga, you know you didn't cross the line. Ray Lewis, you crossed the line, nigga. And I think it was around that Colin Kaepernick shit, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, let's move on.
Hey, and then let's get to Shannon Sharp's comments.
I'm shocked at his content. I wouldn't, in a million years, the things that Shannon has said now or did now, I would never believe that Shannon will say or do any of this.
Like what?
Simply, I take drinking. Shannon, in my entire career, I've never saw Shannon with a drink, ever. Yeah, and then so I kind of started to watch him, and then we kind of went our own separate ways because I'm like,
First of all, he lying. Y'all want y'all separate ways like that because Shannon checked you. Hold on, give me a second. I'm sick of this nigga. He already pissing me off. Let me see if I can find that clip. Ray Lewis on Undisputed. Let me see if I can find that fucking clip. I got it right here. See, I want to play. Let me play a little bit of this. See, Ray Lewis be lying. And this shit was 8 years ago. This is how long ago this shit was. Let me get this clip. This is why him and Shannon fell out. Because Shannon stood on business with Colin. Even Skip stood on business. Ray Lewis was the only nigga he was trying to be the new Stephen A. Hold on. This is what happened. This is why him and Shannon fell out. And they ain't been speaking. This shit happened 8 years ago? Damn. Damn, a decade ago. And this is why him and Shannon fell out. Shannon had to check his ass on live TV.
Today and said his team had discussions with Colin Kaepernick about possibly joining the Ravens. Bisciotti said he has spoken to Ray Lewis and sponsors about the possibility of bringing Cap to Baltimore. Let's take a listen to more from Bisciotti.
Quantify hurting the brand. I know that we're going to upset some people, and I know that we're going to make people happy that we stood up for somebody that has the right to do what he did. You know, nonviolent protesting is something that we've all embraced. I don't like the way he did it. personally, I kind of liked it a lot when he went from sitting to kneeling. I don't know. I'm Catholic. We spend a lot of time kneeling. We're very sensitive to it, and we're monitoring it, and we're
I don't give a fuck about your mother. And see, that's that shit I was talking about. Everybody, I ain't like how he did it. Well, bitch, we don't like how y'all motherfuckers making excuses of what he's talking about. When he was talking about police brutality, y'all make all excuses in the way. I ain't like how he did it. So what? Motherfuckers getting gunned down in the streets. That you make all the excuses in the world for why you can't stand by the brother or stand with black folks on this shit. It's always an excuse. I ain't like how he protests. Fuck you. This motherfuckers dying in it's young folks, black folks, women, men, women, and children dying in the streets from these rogue ass cops. But you mad about how the protest made you feel uncomfortable. What should have made you feel more uncomfortable is that unarmed black women, men, women, and children getting gunned down by police officers for nothing. This is why I watch this shit back, because I get very upset. That's why I stand on business. That's why I don't watch the NFL no more. This is the real reason why. Fuck these motherfuckers. I'm not supporting that shit. Let's move on.
Ozzy says scrimmaging it, and we're trying to figure out what's the right tact, and so pray for us. We do want to win games, and I'm not sure right now that he is going to help us do that.
We're joined now by Ray Lewis.
First of all, that's a damn lie. And if I'm not mistaken, I can't remember who was the fucking quarterback for the Ravens, but I know damn well Colin Kaepernick was a better quarterback than whoever the fuck the Baltimore Ravens had on the goddamn team. Because I don't think we got Lamar Jackson yet, if I'm not mistaken. What the fuck? I don't think he can help us win. That's bullshit. That's a cop-out. Anyway, let's move on.
Welcome back, Ray.
Good to see you guys.
So Ray, you've talked to see what's going on here.
Yeah, this ain't the first time. Shannon knows this from the history of what I do in Baltimore since I was playing. Me, Steve, Ozzy, we have conversations about whoever. And the bottom line, you think about two topics here. The bottom line is, can he help us win? That's the bottom line. And so when you get away from all this other whatever everybody else wants to talk about, like I told Steve, I said, Steve, you got to act. This is what we're asking ourselves right now. How bad is Joe hurt? How soon does Joe come back? And does Colin Kaepernick help us right now?
Nigga, we had Joe Flacco, nigga. It's like even now, like in Cleveland and shit, they got Joe Flacco as the number one quarterback. I think they got Shador at 3. I think he's the number 3 quarterback, if I'm not mistaken. Fucking Joe Flacco. Man, fuck Joe Flacco, man. Joe Flacco wasn't shit when he played. Man, let me move on. Because I'm ready to be real disrespectful, but let me move on. And you know what? And I'm not mad at Joe Flacco like that, but Joe Flacco was not that good. He was not on the same level as Colin Kaepernick. Let's just be real. Back then, or now, if Colin Kaepernick came in right now, he'd be better than Joe Flacco. What the fuck we talking about, man? Please stop. Let's move on. That's why I'm saying, why they try to disrespect Shador like that? Come on, man. Move on.
Because if he don't help us, then what we doing? That's like bringing in a third running back, but you got 2 running backs already there. Nah. And so I think that's where we started to really, because we both agree, like, and I've said this many times, we both agree, like, what he did. I'm 100% for racial injustice. 100%. Trust me, right? I lived it myself. So you don't have to convince me of that part. How he did it, totally different thing. I don't totally agree with that. But you talk about bringing him in.
You don't totally agree with that. This is Ray Lewis. I don't know. I don't agree the way he did it. Ray Lewis, listen. See, I don't like these type of black folks. I genuinely don't. These type of black folks disgust me more. Like, I have more of an issue with these motherfuckers than niggas in the hood. Because these niggas in the hood, you know, a part of them don't know no better. But this nigga know better. Talking about, it's a way we got to do it. No, we don't have to do it a way what the fuck these white people think that we should do it. Did Martin Luther King do it the way they wanted him to do it? No, he didn't. Fuck wrong with you? Did Malcolm X do it? No. They went against everything. Hey, you know how much backlash Muhammad Ali got? Muhammad Ali went to jail because he wouldn't serve for this country. That should be way more disrespectful. Right? And I'm just saying, I'm going off of that narrative. But Colin Kaepernick sat through the national anthem. Then he sat down with a veteran and said, look, it's a little disrespectful. Can you kneel? And then he still took a knee. He took a knee and they still had a problem with it. Man, please, man. Nobody got time for this shit. Ray Lewis should be ashamed of himself. Listen, but my whole point is, this is when him and Shannon fell out.
The Baltimore Ravens. The thing that we talked about the most on the phone with Ozzy, thing we talked about the most was, what does the core, what's the temperature of the core says? When these young guys, these Humphreys, these new guys that's come in there, this new core that you're trying to put together, where does that take them? Right? Does this come in and be purely football? Is he purely dialed in on football? Because if he is, then we have to weigh that option. If he's not, then we have to figure something else out.
And what was your view of how much he could help them win?
And my view realistically is, how bad is Joe hurt? Because if Joe is out one more week, let's say 2 more weeks, that's preseason. Then really? Then why take that risk to have him come play a couple of preseason games?
Okay, what if Joe is higher risk going through the year with an iffy back that could go out at any time? Would you rather have Ryan Mallett or Colin Kaepernick as his backup?
I never played with either one of them, so it's, you know what I'm saying. So and that's what I think.
That ain't got nothing to do with it. Oh, I never played with him. Well, what the fuck are you talking about then? You played with Joe Flacco. Okay, you think Joe Flacco a better quarterback? Please stop. Joe Flacco was never a better quarterback than fucking Colin Kaepernick. It was proved in the Super Bowl that the Baltimore Ravens won. Excuse me. Fuck out of here. I never played. You don't gotta play with a lot of motherfuckers to know they good. You play against them, you know how good they are. And this was the shit that I think that bothered Shannon too. Like, it was bothering me. Ray, you played against Colin. You know how good he was. And then now you talk, I didn't play with him. You played against them though. The fuck you talking about? This is how you knew that Ray Lewis, and I'm gonna be real with y'all. Let me tell y'all some real shit. The only reason Ray Lewis was even on Undisputed was because of Shannon Sharpe. He couldn't get no ESPN deal. You ever notice that? But after this, when him and Shannon had this blow up, Ray Lewis was done. Nobody would touch him. Nobody. Because all the backlash he got from the black community. Nobody wanted to fuck with Ray Lewis. I'm telling y'all, I think this is that part right here. I mean, this is that clip here. This show right here that where Ray Lewis was down there, nobody wanted to touch him. Nobody, not even ESPN. Fox was done with him after that. After this. They're talking about, I never played with Colin Kaepernick. So you don't know how good he is? You played against him. So you should know how good he is. Because you practice with Joe? That don't mean shit. But, it does mean some shit, but not as much when you play against some motherfucker. Especially in football. It's like saying, I don't know how good Tom Brady was because he never was on my team. I ain't never played with him. What? You played against him, though? The fuck are you talking about? Let's move on.
They come to me from a different perspective. I'm gonna come from the beat of the locker room. I'm just talking about the beat of the locker room. The beat of the locker room is
all excuses. All excuses.
Yeah. That's the beat. And so going through the whole thing, Shay, I think one of the interesting things, because we talked for a while, one of the interesting things when you hear about you're gonna please somebody, you're not gonna please this person. Okay, that's life, right? You're gonna piss some people off and you're gonna make some people happy. Okay, whatever. Yep. But at the end of the day, what I'm asking us to do as an organization is let's make a real decision that what we're gonna do. If we're gonna do it, do it. But if you're gonna do it, make sure we know why we're doing it, and hopefully, it's to win. Well,
and let me say this too. Ray Lewis was very like a part of the Ravens organization. Listen, I won't take that away from him. The problem was this shit. This is where everybody stopped fucking with him. I'm telling y'all. Even the Ravens organization, they couldn't even really fuck with Ray like that after this. Because I don't think the whole organization was on this type of time. And Ray Lewis is listen, excuse me, I won't take nothing away from Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis is like, nigga is a Raven. Like, and it's him. And then there's everybody else. I'm not going to lie about that. It's Ray, then there's everybody else. Seriously. You may be like, maybe Ed Reed here and there, maybe can come there. Like he probably Ed Reed probably too. But when it comes to being a Raven, nigga, come on, man. It's Ray Lewis. But everybody started fucking with Ray after this. The black community stopped fucking with him. In Baltimore, I'm telling y'all, it was not the same after this shit. That's why I was saying, like, where the fuck did Ray Lewis come from, nigga? Nobody was fucking with you after this. This is 8 years ago, then a decade ago. Come on, bro. Let's move on.
Listening to Steve talk, if he doesn't think Colin Kaepernick can help them win, what are we discussing? Why are we even having this conversation? We should have. He said it. He's not even giving an opportunity. He said he doesn't believe that Colin Kaepernick can help them win.
He said, "I'm not sure."
So what?
And he told me that. But he told me that now, and so that's why I want to make sure we're clear here. Right? There's no. Oh, if he did this and why he did that. Nah, because we both talked about that. That's fine with us.
First of all, we all know that's bullshit. Because it didn't go from Colin Kaepernick couldn't play. Right? It started from they didn't like, and he admitted it. Ray admitted it too as well. They didn't like how he protested. That's how all that shit started. And then now it breaks down to, can he play? Yeah, all right, man. They let motherfuckers come in all the time and get opportunities to show if they can play. Motherfuckers been out of the league for years. They call people off their couches and ask motherfuckers, can they play? This was all a fucking cover up, bro. This was collusion. Like they blackball Colin Kaepernick. And these motherfuckers, like Ray Lewis and a couple of these motherfuckers sitting there trying to play. You blackball. He can't play? Well, give him the opportunity to come in and see if he can play. Just give him the opportunity. They wouldn't even do that. Man, please, man. Let's move on.
So let me ask you a question. You happen to be there. When they brought Dante Stallworth in, he was driving under the influence and killed a pedestrian.
Mm-hmm.
Did Steve talk to fans, sponsors, and you?
Yeah, actually.
So he talked to you about that one?
Yeah.
Okay, when Suggs had his incident with his wife.
Now, hold on. Now, time out. You see Shannon breaking this shit down. This is where him and Shannon fell out at. Because Shannon's breaking down some shit that niggas that actually committed crimes. They didn't question could a nigga play or not. These niggas broke laws. Dante Stallworth, I think that's his name. By the way, whatever his name was, that Shannon name, he actually killed somebody. Listen, the brother made a mistake and did it. But he killed somebody. Suggs had domestic violence. Colin Kaepernick ain't had none of that shit. All he did was take a knee. Now all of a sudden, he don't respect the military. He's this bad person, right? And then now they question, can he play football? They ain't questioning the criminals, can they play football? The criminals got a lot of opportunities. That's why I told you it was all blackball. They was colluding against Colin Kaepernick. And Ray Lewis was a part of it. It's all fuck shit. But anyway, let's go back. Listen to Shannon. Go back a little more.
It's the win.
Well, listening to Steve talk, if he doesn't think Colin Kaepernick can help them win, what are we discussing? Why are we even having this conversation? We should have. He said it. He's not even given an opportunity. He said he doesn't believe that Colin Kaepernick can help them win.
He said, I'm not sure.
So what are we discussing?
And he told me that, but he told me that now, and that's why I want to make sure we're clear here, right? There's no if he did this or why he did that. Nah, because we both talk about that. That's fine with us.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
You happen to be there when they brought Dante Stallworth in. He was driving under the influence and killed a pedestrian.
Mm-hmm.
Did Steve talk to fans, sponsors, and you?
Yeah, actually.
So he talked to you about that one?
Yeah.
Okay, when Suggs had his incident with his wife, did Steve Bisciotti talk to fans, sponsors, and you?
Talk to me for sure.
Okay, so that's 3 for 3. So Dante's situation.
There's no issue since I was playing that has not been discussed with either me, Steve, me, Ozzy, me, John. Okay. It's never changed, and that's what I'm saying. I don't want to give any more merit because of this Colin Kaepernick. You say, oh, why did they call? You know what I'm saying? Nah,
I'm not surprised because I know you're one of the few players that's not a quarterback that's held in regard. Like teams look at a John Elway, teams look at a Dan Marino. That's why you have a stadium, a statue outside the stadium. But see, when I listen to Steve talk, he says, I like how he went from sitting to kneeling, but he never mentioned why Colin Kaepernick kneeled. Now, the very thing that Colin Kaepernick was protesting is the very thing that President Trump encouraged on Friday, which was police brutality. Now, Steve Bisciotti owned that team, and in 2015, you were there. You and I talked about it. Something happened to Freddie Gray. He lost his life for police brutality. I have yet to hear no one talk about that. I have yet to hear Steve Bisciotti talk about that.
I know, but so let's be very careful with that for this simple reason. Right now, there's over 200 plus murders in Baltimore. How many people you got talking about that? Nobody. So I'm just saying, before you put somebody in a pickle to say
no, I'm not putting him in a pickle. Ray, I'll talk. Okay, let me ask you this.
See, I told you. I'm telling you, this is where he fell out with Baltimore. Like, niggas don't fuck with Ray no more. This is where a lot of black people around the country stop fucking with Ray Lewis. This is where a lot of networks stop fucking with Ray. This is when Ray Lewis, excuse me, this is where Ray Lewis damn near himself got blackballed. Because niggas like, hold on, bro. We don't want to see this coon ass nigga. Like, niggas was calling them coons and sellouts. Like, what are you talking about? Black on black crime. We not talking about, that's not the issue. We're talking about an unarmed black man getting killed for nothing. They are two different situations. Listen, let me explain this shit to even stupid white people, right? Racist white people. Black on black crime happens. We know that it's an issue. We get that in the black community, right? We need to do something about that, right? But that is separate from an unarmed black man that actually get killed for nothing. That is different. It's a total different shit. By the police that's supposed to protect and serve. That is totally different. You're talking about motherfuckers that's shooting and killing each other that don't give a fuck about each other. That is different. The police supposed to care. They are trained to care and give a fuck. It is different. Now, when they stop caring or they start using racism or bigotry to kill unarmed black people, that is different from niggas in the street. They don't give a fuck. Listen, let me tell you something. I know this. I used to be a street nigga. You think niggas in the hood give a fuck about what color skin you are if they kill you? Maybe the color of your flag or what set you from, but they don't give a fuck about what color skin you are. But I'm not saying it's okay. I'm not glorifying this. I'm not saying it's all right to do that. I'm against that shit, but I'm saying it's totally different. It is totally different. They don't got no fucking morals in the street. No niggas got no morals in the streets when they kill when they kill other black men. The so-called black on black crime. What's the difference when a white man killing a white man? What is that? That's white on white crime. Nobody talk about white on white crime. It happens a lot. You know what they always chalk that shit up as? Mental issues. Well, with black on black shit, they supposed to know better when all these motherfuckers is running around with mental issues. You got motherfuckers out, listen, you got niggas out here that ain't crazy, but you got niggas that been living this life so long that they damn near psychopaths. So you dealing with mentally ill motherfuckers dealing with rational human beings. But you don't call that mental illness. So it's a difference. And my whole point is, don't bring that shit up. They got nothing to do with it. And let me say this too. If that's the case, right? Well, why didn't he speak about black on black crime? We never seen him come out and say nothing about that shit either. So do he actually give a fuck? But that's the coonery shit that I'm talking about. You only bring up the black on black crime to talk about how horrible black folks are. Or put this stain on black people, the stereotype. You don't have no solutions. And you know why you don't have any solutions? Because you ain't connected to black people like that. That's why you don't have no solutions. So your only thing is to criticize it. Yeah, I know the shit is wrong. I know it's fucked up. I'm against the shit. But I have solutions to it. These motherfuckers don't. But anyway, let's move on.
When Pookie shoots a Willie, they find Pookie. Where Pookie going? He going to jail. When these police shoot these unarmed black men and women, even on camera, where they going, Ray? Back on the force.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. We're talking about the police brutality.
And Shannon is right about that. That was, I forgot, I didn't say I forget, but the thought process of that, I forgot. When black people, when black on black crime happen, those niggas go to jail. Or they wind up getting killed in the street anyway. So another black on black crime shit. So none of that shit goes exempt like that. Nobody just, that shit goes away. It never goes away. There's consequences for that shit. Damn near 90% of the time. But you see the shit on video of an unarmed black man getting killed by a cop. The shit is on camera, and they like Shannon said, they back at work, or they get suspended and they still getting paid. Or the district attorney say, we don't got enough evidence. We're not gonna press charges. That's what happens. Or if they do get charged, thinking they get found not guilty. But like he said, Pookie and them shoot each other. They on camera doing the same exact shit that the cops did. That nigga going to jail. I say that shit all the time. If you get caught on camera killing somebody, you going to jail. If you Pookie in them. But the fucking police officers get lie, make up shit, district attorneys, everybody in the cahoots, making up shit to make this cop don't seem like he did some fuck shit. And he gets off. Or they don't even charge him. Or he back on the force. Or this motherfucker get paid with leave. Getting paid leave. Nobody want to talk about that though. The motherfucker that killed, listen, when Pookie and them kill each other in the hood, niggas kill themselves, kill niggas in the hood, they ass going to jail. 90% of the time. It's like 10% niggas may get off. Fuck are we talking about? Let's move on. Shannon right about that.
What they're trying to do is that when we talk about police brutality, they talk about Chicago, they talk about Detroit, they talk about Baltimore. Okay. You want me to come up with a solution that you helped put me in.
I 100% understand what you're saying. And what I'm trying to tell you is there's no issue with what you're talking about with police brutality. We're sitting here as men. Yeah. So let's understand this. We're sitting here as men. And me and you, as men, ourselves, not watch nobody else deal with police brutality. I lived it.
Oh, I know.
So understand that. Just understand the dynamic of what we're talking about. I'm not talking about if this person stood out. It's not too many people. Say it for what it is. It ain't too many people gonna stand up to go into black neighborhoods and worry about black folks killing themselves. That's factual. So sooner or later, then we figure that out, then we're gonna start taking care of ourselves. So when I started to start to understand these things, Shay, what I started to understand was that ain't Steve Bashotti's fight. What happened to Freddie Gray? That ain't no owner's fight.
Yes, it is, though, right?
If it is,
this is America.
If it is, then all of our owners should get together and go in these urban neighborhoods and clean it up. Why wouldn't you?
Because Ray, they don't.
Just see, and let me just say that this is how you know Ray Lewis is a sellout. He never listen. Ray at this point. Ray had power like that. Well, Ray, everything you just said, they don't care about that. They, well, why you don't make them to go? Why you don't get with Colin and make them care about that? The black on black crime. Why? Because you don't care either, nigga. Because you done been living a certain type of life for a long time, and you listen. You can't go around in them hoods like that. That's why you are a dude that's sitting on national TV saying, why should they care about that? Because you don't. For you to say that means you don't care. Because if you cared, your ass should be in them black neighborhoods. They should see Ray Lewis in Baltimore neighborhoods, black on black crime. He from Florida too, same shit. But you don't see Ray Lewis. Them niggas is scared to be in the hood. Listen, I'm gonna just tell y'all something. People might get mad at me for saying this, but when you worth a lot of money and you come from the struggle, come from the streets. Some of these niggas get that money and they get where they be. They don't want to come and lose their life and put their life in danger, or they want to get back to their kids. I get it. But don't talk about you care about this shit if you ain't willing to sacrifice nothing. That's my whole point. I told you how many people when I be in the hood, motherfuckers like, yo, be safe out there. Nigga, I'm not even worrying about no nigga doing nothing to me in the hood. Like, honestly, I genuinely don't. Because I'm not scared of my people. You know how many fucking people in the hood roll up on me, niggas sell dope, all that shit, they roll up on me. Asking me questions about shit. They do ask me. I was delivering some shit. Dude, listen, I'm in the middle of the fucking hood. Motherfucker asked me straight up. They was like, oh, no, just want to ask you a question. First of all, because they was cooking out and shit, right? On their porch, in the hood. That's why I told you, everybody in the hood ain't on that gangster shit. People made mistakes in their life and they changed their life, they try to do better. But they in the hood. Motherfucker asked me, they say, oh, first of all, before we even ask you anything, before he even asks you anything. I think the lady, she's like, before he even asks you anything. Let me ask you. You want hamburger or anything, baby? You want hamburger? You want a hot dog, They was grilling, nigga. That shit's my good. I just finished eating lunch. I probably would have took the shit, but I already ate lunch and shit, and it was like gonna be a waste. Cause I probably wouldn't have ate it. Like, you get what I mean? Because a lot of times we get that shit hot like that, especially out the grill, you want to eat that shit right away. Me, myself. But I just ate. The water, everything. I'm always stacked, nigga. I always got my food and water and shit. I'm always good. So I always turn shit down sometimes. Not all the time, but a lot of the times I do. I was like, nah, I'm good. I just ate lunch. But I'm okay. I appreciate it, though. Right? And then soon I'm ready to leave. Dude on the porch he said to me, hey, man, you work for Amazon and shit. He's like, nah, I'm asking him. And she was like, nah, don't ask him that. And he was like, nah, I'm asking him. He worked there. He was like, no disrespect to you. I was like, I'm thinking you ready to say some real fucked up shit. Right? He said to me, hey, man, he said, look, do they hire felons to drive? I said, I couldn't tell you that. I don't know for sure. But I know some dudes that got some charges. And they still drive for us. You know what I mean? But I can't tell you that shit 100%. He was like, oh, okay. But I was like, but the flex drivers is different. You can probably have a felony. As long as it ain't on no robbery shit or something violent or anything like that, you can have a felony charge. Like if you got caught with a gun, felony charge or something like that, or a dope charge or something like that. Yeah, you can do flex. He was like, I said, but I do know that. And he was like, oh, okay. He said, see, that's why I asked the nigga. That nigga know. He knows some things. Like, you know what I mean? But when he first asked me, I bust out laughing. Right? And I don't know why. I don't know if I bust out laughing because I was a little nervous, but I bust out laughing because I was shocked that he asked me that. Right? Because that was the first time somebody ever asked me that shit. Right? Motherfuckers, I done heard people say, no, if you got like a, you got a charge or something like that, can you still work at Amazon? I was like, yeah. But for a motherfucker to come out straight out like, yo, I had a felon. Can a felon get the job? I was like, I don't know that. And honestly, I believe probably I'm thinking about that shit now. I was thinking about that shit all day. I was like, probably couldn't get that shit. But I know that it's felon motherfuckers that drive flex though. I know that for a fact. Motherfuckers that got felonies. But like I said, it depends what the felony is though. You know what I mean? I didn't get too deep with him about that, but I probably should have told him that. But I said, but the flex shit, yes. And then the lady said, oh, I did flex for a little minute and shit like that. She said, I stopped doing it because they had slammed my shit and fucked my trunk up. I said, damn. Fuck they on. Where you was working at? That they do some shit like that. Slam your shit like that. Because motherfuckers slam my shit, break my shit, you paying for it. You get what I mean? But anyway. But yeah, like, I'm in the hood. I talk to motherfuckers. Like, I ain't never scared, nigga. I stop. You hear people all the time, like, hey, babe, stay safe out there. Like, I actually get a little offended by that shit because I just be like, y'all, I'm not scared to be amongst my people. Like, it be some people that be like, nigga, you just be rolling around like you don't care. And I don't. Like, I don't fear my people like that. I'm on some other shit. I rob past niggas all the time in the hood. Niggas be like, yo, we got that gas. I'm like, nah, I'm good, bro. You know what I mean? I'm good. You know what I mean? I don't smoke that shit. So, but if I probably smoked, I probably would get some. And you gotta think about it, I don't roll around with cash and I don't smoke. So I don't really, like, you get what I mean? It's not like I'm trying to, like, I'm not on no scary shit with that, but if I probably smoked and had cash on me, I probably would get the shit. You know what I mean? Nigga, I'm not scared of niggas in the hood like that. Excuse me. But yeah, man, like motherfuckers gotta stop acting like listen, you can't say shit about the hood if you ain't like, you don't gotta be in the hood all the time. I'm not saying that because I don't be in the hood all the time, but I'm saying you can't be scared to go to the hood, nigga. You can't be scared of motherfuckers, man. Scared of your people. You can't be scared of your people, man. And sometimes when you move out and you got a certain type of money and shit, and your lifestyle is a little different, sometimes you're a little afraid to go back. Like, real talk. I know this. The reason I know this is because I know motherfuckers like that. They scared. Like, niggas be scared when they in the hood. Like, yo, we safe over here? Like, nigga, like, I wouldn't bring you over here if we wasn't safe, nigga. But even if we wasn't safe, and I know we were safe, nigga, shit happening. Like, bro, you can be in a good neighborhood and fucking building fall on you, or school shooting, or niggas can be at malls and shopping centers now and get killed. You don't know what the fuck can happen. Like, everybody move around with fear and shit. Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. Listen, and maybe I can say that only because that I've been close to death twice, and I've seen a whole bunch of people die in front of me and died in my arms. And, like, you get what I mean? I've seen people die. So, like, maybe it's just me. You know what I mean? But I'm not scared of my people like that. Shout out to my people in the hood. We gotta do better. But I ain't never scared of my people. Fuck out of here. But anyway, let's move on.
Yeah, because it's an issue they're never gonna have to face. It's people like you and I that's been there and know people that's faced these issues. You talking about Steve Bisciotti is never gonna have to worry about the police beating him or a family member down. Jerry Jones, Mr. Kraft, they never gonna have to worry about that.
That's what I just said.
So why should they care? They should care because it's the United States of America. You care about what's going on in Ukraine. You care about what's going on in Venezuela.
How many times before any of these things came up? Before you was playing? After you playing? How many times it happened?
But it pretended
No,
like
no,
it
just ask her how many times did it happen?
It was going on a lot, but the advent of social media.
I
No,
know we keep it.
I don't want to go back and forth.
Yeah,
You go ahead. Go ahead.
Time out. So let's go back to, can he help the Baltimore Ravens win?
It's
Let's
as
forget
simple as
about
that.
all the
As simple,
peripheral.
simple as that.
And what I saw from that video of Steve Bisciotti talking to a fan forum at your stadium with the commissioner up on stage, sitting on a stool right down from him, listening to all this, I saw a show that I did not like, that left a bad taste in my mouth because it came across like it was all for show, that he merely wanted to deliver a message to his sponsors and his fans and ultimately to us here that, well, we're thinking about it. We're scrimmaging this. That's the term he used, that Ozzy and him are going back and forth about. We're thinking hard about this. And I didn't like it, but then I like this. And then he makes a joke about being Catholic. We kneel as Catholics. And it came across to me as more lip service to the point that he even volunteered. We're also going to bring in Robert Griffin III for a workout. You are? Why? Because if we're talking about who can help you win the most, and I'm the biggest RG3 fan on the planet, or at least used to be, Colin Kaepernick was miles ahead in performance last year of Robert Griffin III, who was a shell of himself in the 5 games he played for the Cleveland Browns. Kaepernick was pretty good last year, 16 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. And his QBR, my favorite stat, was significantly better than Robert's, because I'm not sure Robert, he's just barely hanging on to any job that he could get in this league. But clearly, Colin Kaepernick, on his resume, on what he did in his first 2 years of starting with Jim Harbaugh, who then got pushed out the back door and sort of left Colin just twisting in the wind in San Francisco with a bad football team. Clearly, he's a much better bet right now than RG3. But it comes across like, for show, that Steve Bisciotti has given us, well, we're going to bring in another African-American quarterback with sort of the same skill set as Colin. So is that okay with everybody? Because we're going to give him a tryout. And it's like you're trying to convince everybody that we tried, but we couldn't get there. And it's the same thing Pete Carroll did in Seattle. They made that so public. We're trying. We brought him in. They didn't work him out, but they talked and talked. What are your priorities? What's important to you right now? That's what Pete Carroll said. And his locker room, boy, that Seattle locker room, they were on fire for Colin Kaepernick. That's the best fit in the world for Colin right now, is the Seattle locker room. Although I can make a case that the second best bet for Colin right now would be your locker room with the Ravens, right?
Yes.
Just because of Ozzy and the sort of the senior leadership.
What you left in the locker room and the demographic
dynamic that you built and left the legacy of Ray Lewis in that locker room. So that's the second best. But all I heard from the owner was lip service. I think he was trying to tell everybody, we tried to get there, we thought hard about it, but we can't get there. So we're going to bring in Robert Griffin III. Baloney. I'm sorry, I'm calling lip service on you. I'm calling it's all for show.
Fucking commercial people.
Okay, I get it. I keep saying this. And before we jump into everything else, it's still our conversation, whether you believe whatever Steve Bisciotti is saying or not. It came down to one simple conversation. And every scout goes through the same exact thing. We live this our entire lives. Every player is evaluated for one simple reason. Can you help me or not?
My bottom line, from a distance, Colin Kaepernick is much better than Ryan Mallett. He just is. I can just show you his resume. He's much better. Again, are his priorities?
Now, mind you, and that's what Ray Lewis is doing. That he's doing that coonery shit. Because Colin Kaepernick was just in the Super Bowl, bro. Like, they acting like this dude was like he was a bum. They didn't give people that sat on the fucking couch for 2-3 years and brung him in for just a backup job. Some of us, they brung in this on the backup shit and wound up starting him. This ain't got nothing to do. Listen. This had nothing to do with about Kenny helped the team. Kenny still played. It was nothing about that. And Ray Lewis, coon ass, played right into that shit. And that's why the black community turned on his bitch ass. Because we seen you doing that shit. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking Joe Flacco. Joe Flacco was not even better than Colin Kaepernick. Because he won a Super Bowl. Nigga, we know that Joe Flacco won that Super Bowl because of the Ravens defense, Ray Lewis and them. Like, stop, bro. Was he somewhat decent? Yes. But he wasn't better than fucking Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick outplayed him in the Super Bowl. But our defense was a little better than theirs. We made crucial plays. I lived this shit. I watched this shit. The fuck out of here. Joe Flacco wasn't better than fucking Colin Kaepernick. Nigga, listen. Woo. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I look back at that shit now. I wish we had Colin Kaepernick. We probably blew the fucking San Francisco 49ers out if we'd have gave them Joe Flacco at the 49ers and we had motherfucking Colin Kaepernick. Are you fucking crazy? We'd have blew motherfucking San Francisco out. Give a fuck how good their defense was. And I think they was ranked like number 3 or 2, maybe 4. The fuck we talking about here? They was top 4. Ravens was like top 4 too. I think that was number 1, number 2, something like that. The fuck out of here, man. I'm taking motherfucking Colin Kaepernick over Joe Flacco. We'd have blew San Francisco the fuck out if we had motherfucking Colin Kaepernick over Joe Flacco in the fucking Super Bowl. Are you fucking crazy? Anyway, let's move on.
Care. I just know he's better
Yeah,
right
this
now.
is a patch-up problem.
Okay.
If Joe Flacco is hurt for a week, they're getting a patch-up problem.
All right.
Patch-up. We've lived it our entire lives.
Okay, even if it's a patch-up problem.
We did it our entire lives.
You know about back injuries. There's a 100% chance Joe Flacco is going to take a helmet in his back. There's a 100% chance Joe Flacco is going to get sacked and he's going to land on his back.
Or just twist the wrong way.
If he's out for a substantial amount of time, do you have more trust in Ryan Mallett or Colin Kaepernick? Those are the questions. Forget if you want to say put all this other stuff aside. Let's just put this in a nice little neat box.
I just told you. It's easy to put it there.
Okay.
Because the question is simple.
Okay.
The question is simple.
He said it's easy to put it there. Ryan Mallett was better than Colin Kaepernick. Are you fucking out your mind, man? Please. We don't even know who the fuck this dude is anymore. Like, are you fucking kidding me? And this is the no. Let's move on.
We keep using ifs. You can't if in our business.
But that's the reason they're bringing Colin Kaepernick. No. If Joe hadn't got hurt, then
are you fucking crazy? It's always an if in the fucking. I don't give a fuck what sports it is. It's always an if. If he good enough. Is he gonna be good enough? Nigga, we didn't see motherfucking Ron Leaf. He played great in motherfucking college. Come to find out he can't play in the NFL. The fuck you talking about? Ain't no 100% of you draft anybody or pick up anybody is 100%. Are you smoking crack? I don't give a fuck who it is. Injuries can happen. The motherfucker can't be that. might not be that good. Maybe he was just a good college player. It's always an if. The fuck are you talking about, Ray Lewis? Oh, it's no if. It's almost that is 100%. The mother Joe Flacco wasn't 100%. He was gonna be this guy. It was an if. Even for you, Ray Lewis, you was undersized as a linebacker. It was ifs. What are you Hey, man, you know what? That's why I said that coonery comes out. His coonery coming out. Let's move on. This is where him and Shannon fell out at.
But he talked to Colin.
And that's why the question still goes back to something very simple. It's a very simple question. Like, we keep making this other issue about, we want to cover up these things. You don't have to cover up what somebody else done.
Okay.
It's simple.
So Colin is better than Ryan Mallett, right?
But hold on, you say Ray. You keep saying we keep going to if.
Yeah.
We're in this situation because if Joe didn't get hurt, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Shannon, that's why everybody brings in 2 and 3 players at a position.
Yeah.
This has never changed. Like, the method of us having conversations of who we bring in and where we sit them at. We never, like, why does this conversation get so much more
Okay,
attention?
so Ray Lewis, I'm going to put you on the spot.
You can't put me on the spot because I have no interest in nothing that they're doing.
Oh, okay, but if you're running the Baltimore Ravens...
First of all, he a lie. He said, I have no interest in what they doing. They are asking you about Colin Kaepernick. Talking about you have no interest. And this is that coonery shit. What? I have no interest in this. What? They are reaching out to you. You are talking to them. You have no interest in it? All right, man. Let's move on. Shout out to fucking Skip for this too. Talking about no interest. I have no interest in this. Why the fuck are you even talking to the Baltimore Ravens organization then? Why they even reaching out to you if you have no interest in it? Huh? That's how I knew this nigga was cooning. Let's move on.
Hey, what do you do?
I sit down and have a conversation with the best available player that can help my team win. After I evaluate my quarterback. It's protocol. This is what we do. It's what we do.
You've had Ryan Mallett on your team. What do you need to evaluate? You saw it. You see him in practice. Somebody threw those 5 interceptions on Saturday. Who did that, Ray?
I guess Ryan Mallett.
Oh!
This nigga said, I guess Ryan Mallett. Nigga, what the fuck? Oh, and this is where we stop fucking with you, Ray. Your coonery. What the fuck? Oh, listen, all motherfuckers was asking from the Baltimore Ravens, even fucking Ray Lewis. Hey man, hey man, you got that clout, push Colin in there, man. Let him get a tryout, man. We know, listen, numbers we know he's better than fucking Ryan Leaf. I'm sorry, Ron Mallett. We know he better, but put him up in there. Push for him to get up there to get like a workout and get with the team. He said, oh, I did that. But he was still behind the scenes with them racist ass owners that was blackballing Colin, and then he took their side over fucking Colin Kaepernick. He didn't push for Colin Kaepernick. He did not. And that's when black people, and this shit right here, this is where him and Shannon fell out at. And a lot of black people in the black community fell out with Ray Lewis. We ain't fucking with you, nigga. We know you trying to play both sides, nigga. We get it, you bitch ass nigga. Anyway, let's move on.
If Ryan Mallett was not playing that bad, they would not even entertain Colin Kaepernick. We keep saying, you say you don't want to do if Joe Flacco hadn't got hurt, they wouldn't entertain Colin Kaepernick. Because if they thought he could play, they'd have brought him in before Joe Flacco got hurt. So they don't believe he can play.
And if that's a factual point, if they don't believe he can play, then that's my point. You just made my whole point.
I believe Ozzie Newsome believes he can play.
Okay.
So I'm not so sure because Ozzie Newsome is going to probably have to defer this one on up the ladder a little.
So you know what the Baltimore Ravens really need right now? A young Ray Lewis and a young Shannon Sharp, and then they'd be just fine. They'd be back in business. Am I right? Am I right?
They would be.
Yeah.
They would be.
Although, to Skip's point about lip service, and to your point about them signing the best available quarterback, it's not that simple, or you wouldn't have brought up the sponsors and the fans and the situation. So it's not just about how he plays. The Ravens have just signed Josh Woodrum.
Who's that?
They just signed another.
Shannon say, who the fuck is that? And nobody knew who it was. Nobody. On the panel, nobody knew who he was. And this is where him and Shannon fell out. This is one of the parts. I think it was another one. But it give you an idea of how him and Shannon fell out. Now let's go back. Let's go back to what we was talking about. How Ray Lewis started disrespecting Shannon Sharp. Like he's some type of motherfucking authority or moral type of shit. Listen, let me explain something to y'all too, right? Which I don't like. And I want to be real about this. Shannon Sharp is the one that helped Ray Lewis' career get back to where it was, where he was respected, because he had that shit in Atlanta where he killed the nigga and he snitched on niggas. He snitched on his homies. His homies went to jail for it. He didn't. Y'all forgot about that? Oh, Ray Lewis is a snitch. Now, don't get me wrong. If you making millions of dollars or some shit like that, I get it. First of all, some of them niggas, if they your mans in them like that, they gotta take that charge. Nigga, I got you and your family out of that. But we came to find out that Ray Lewis ain't take care of none of them niggas. He snitched on all his homies, ain't take care of nothing. He ain't take care of nothing. And the reason his homies, they went to jail. He didn't. Because he snitched on them. Ray Lewis been a snitch. Everybody be like, well, he ain't in the streets and all that other shit. Listen, listen, let me explain something to y'all. I know the niggas I hang around. Not 100% like some shit supposed to go the right way. But I'm telling you this. Niggas know what type of time I'm on. Niggas already know what type of time I'm on. Like I told you, listen, niggas, my niggas and niggas know me, they already know I'll probably shot a nigga, kill a nigga. I don't play that shit. So I ain't worrying about them doing no shit. You get what I mean? But I'm on a different type of time, so niggas know. You hang around with me, yo, we not on that. I let all my niggas know that. We ain't on that. Let some shit get way too crazy, nigga, self-defense. But we ain't on no nigga. I'm trying to stop some shit from happening. I'll probably calm some shit. I'll probably de-escalate some shit. Niggas know that about me. But certain shit I don't play around. But my niggas know that about me. And I don't hang around niggas that get down like that. Because I know if I know niggas that I know get down like that, I don't put them in them situations where we got to get down like that. Because I know them. So if I'm hanging with them and I choose to hang with them, I know how they get down. So nigga, no. We not in that type of function. We doing some other different shit. We not hanging around on no shit like that. That's why I said a lot of my niggas don't fuck with me like that because, nigga, I'm not hanging with them niggas in that street shit. Because I know how that shit can go. I know how I am, but I know how those niggas are. So, no, nigga, you come hang with me, that shit is, you come hang with me. because my shit gonna be different. We ain't doing that. I'm not putting y'all. Listen, it's like putting my niggas in a situation where I know they gonna be on some fuck shit. Nah. You gotta know your niggas too. So nah, that's what all I'm saying. Like people be playing games and shit with that shit, you know, with your niggas. No, I don't put my niggas in no situation. That's why my niggas know. Don't you ever put me in no fucking situation like that. Unless I say I'm good with it. But I ain't never good with none of that shit. I ain't trying to hurt no niggas in the hood for what? I don't even be a part of that dumb shit like that. But let's move on.
You have to go out and get brand new ones. But let's revisit a little bit of what Ray Lewis had to say, and then let's get to Shannon Sharp's comments.
I'm shocked at his content. I would, in a million years, the things that Shannon has said now or did now, I would never believe that Shannon would say or do any of this.
Like what?
Simply, I take drinking. Shannon, in my entire career.
Let me say this too. Ray Lewis is on a racist ass network saying this. That's the crazy shit about it. What is it, the PBD podcast? Them bunch of racist motherfuckers over there. Like, what the fuck? What are you doing? Your first interview, we ain't seen Ray Lewis in almost close to 10 years. And your first interview is to go over there and fuck with the racists. And then try to downplay Shannon. Like, oh, I ain't know Shannon, he didn't drink and none of this other shit. Man, fuck you, bro. Fuck you talking about. Shannon sip a little bit. So what? Well, he ain't do it before, so? We ain't know that you was a killer. Huh? And then you snitched on your niggas. We ain't know you was like that, did we? The fuck out of here, Ray Lewis, you goofy ass nigga. Let's move on.
Never saw Shannon with a drink. Ever. Yeah, and then so I kind of started to watch him, and then we kind of went our own separate ways because I'm like, you're going to take that route.
Lying. He lying. He started fucking with Shannon because I believe it was another episode after that I just let y'all listen to. It was another shit where him and Ray really was like, they were separate on this shit, this Colin shit. That's where they kind of fell out at. Well, he trying to sit there and pretend, oh no, I see him drinking and all that other shit. Get the fuck out of here with your goofy ass. Who the fuck are you to judge somebody? Well, that's not like Shannon to be drinking and all that. So what? We ain't think you would be a part of some niggas that kill niggas either, did we? But Shannon still had your back, built your career back up. He supported you, but you didn't like. Oh, he drinking now. He clout chasing. He's being fake. He's selling out. The fuck, selling out to who? You on a racist network, nigga. A podcast. And somehow you think you more superior to give. Like, are you serious, Ray? Nah, man. Like I said, Ray Lewis ain't shit, bro. I keep saying that shit, man. Fuck Ray Lewis, nigga. I mean that shit. Give me 1 second, y'all. Think about that shit. This nigga is mad at Shannon Sharpe because Shannon Sharpe is. I didn't never know Shannon was for drinking, but we ain't never know you was gonna be a sellout either. So what the fuck? You mad at Shannon because he's sipping a little bit. Look at Shannon, nigga. That nigga, you know that nigga go to the gym all the time, man. He go to the gym more than he sip. The fuck you talking about? And listen. At a certain, what's Shannon like, 57? Shannon do what the fuck he want to do, nigga. He elder. Fuck you talking about? He do what the fuck he want to do, sipping. Who the fuck are you? Ray Lewis? He protected you. He helped your career. Bring your career back after you done got in some dumb shit. And now you on some weird ass moral shit. Cause he's sipping a little bit. No, the problem is you did the bullshit that I just told you about, and I think it's another episode that we did where that motherfucker, the industry banned him. ESPN, Fox, they, Undisputed, all of that nigga Ray Lewis wasn't good no more that he did that shit. He switched on Colin like he did. Cause I think he did some more shit than that. He did another episode on Undisputed where the shit got real. Like, man, get the fuck out of here, nigga. You the one got banned. And now you mad at Shannon because Shannon just got banned from ESPN. He ain't getting no fucking job no time soon. It's gonna be some years for Shannon to get back off a little scandal he got. You mad because Shannon popping and you not. And it's all hate, bro. All them niggas, they be mad. You hating on a nigga. Shannon know how to brand himself. And shout out to Shannon. Listen, I probably wouldn't do some of the shit Shannon doing, but I'm not going to hate on that shit. I'm not going to pocket watch that nigga hate on this bag. He doing what he doing. Listen, we may not like it. All the shit. I don't like everything Shannon does. He ain't cooning to me. Nigga, he tap dance here and there, and we bring his ass back in. But I'm not calling him a sellout and a coon, but Ray Lewis, we can call you that. You bitch ass nigga. That's why we ain't heard from you in over 10 years. You're a goofy ass. Shout out to Pooch in the building. He said, that's what I'm saying. He can't even stand up for Colin Kaepernick. He couldn't even do that because he was a fucking sellout. He didn't want to fuck his image up. Let me tell you something, and I want y'all to really listen to this. The only reason Ray Lewis, when it came to them white folks, that his image was that good was because of Shannon Sharpe. People forget that. Mind you, I was back then. I know what happened to Ray Lewis with that whole murder shit. If it wasn't for Shannon Sharpe, Ray Lewis, man, get the fuck out of here, nigga. And you snitched on your own homies. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. They was your homies. I think you're saying that the owners put them up to this shit. Yeah, they did. And nigga, he mad at Shannon, trying to get a name off of Shannon now because that nigga been blackballed by the industry. So now he go over there fuck with the right wing to get his name back. Don't be shocked that this nigga start talking bad about black folks. Don't be shocked. Because nobody wants to fuck with Ray Lewis, nigga. We know what you did to Colin Kaepernick. You was a part of that. You didn't support Colin Kaepernick. You was a part of blackballing Colin Kaepernick, bitch ass nigga. I ain't gonna forget that shit. I don't give a fuck what you do. But anyway, let's listen to this nigga.
Go that route. Never can go that route. And that route is to become so worldly that you become popular because you're talking about ignorance, right? A lot of times, a lot of these gossip conversations that they're having and bringing up all this stuff, I'm not going to do that to nobody. I'm not in the business for that. I'm in life to try to teach people what does it mean to be a better man.
Now, mind you, he disrespected talking about some godly shit with Shannon Sharpe that helped him keep his career. But Donald Trump is not a fucking religious person. We all know that. You'll respect that though, because he the president. But you mad at Shannon Sharpe because he ain't living godly like you. Man, miss me with that fake ass religious shit. Ray Lewis, your bitch ass. You're a sellout, nigga. And you gonna always be there. You think I forgot what you did to Colin, nigga? You don't get to come back from that. You better go over there to the right wing because you can't come over here. We don't fuck with you like that. And I wish you would try to come over here and act like now you on some godly bullshit. Man, let's get the fuck out of here with that shit. You speak badly about a brother, but a white man is disrespecting our culture, calling our first black, regardless you're a Republican or not, our first black vice president saying she ain't black, disrespecting her blackness. You don't say nothing. Now all of a sudden, 10 years you come out and you want to get disrespectful about Shannon Sharpe. Want to talk about Shannon. Man, fuck you, nigga. Fuck Ray Lewis. And I stand on that shit. People in the chat still didn't tell me if his son passed away. I believe his son passed away. Y'all tell me in the chat if I'm right or wrong about that. Man, get the fuck out of here. Fuck Ray Lewis, nigga. You don't get to come back, nigga, start disrespecting Shannon. He did pass away. He did get killed. Pooch. I'm gonna make sure I'm accurate about that. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why we listen. That's part of why we ain't heard from this nigga. And my condolences go out to the family and none but love and respect to his son that passed away. It's not even about him. You know what I mean? I don't want to disrespect the dead. You know I don't like that shit. But fuck Ray Lewis, man. Listen, and I heard for him, his son getting killed like that. I don't wish that on nobody. But fuck that nigga. He a coon. He a sellout. And you come out now, got to be on some spiritual shit. Acting like you want to disrespect the nigga that actually helped you. Literally helped your fucking career to be where it is. You was a part of killing a nigga. You was a part of that. And you snitched on your homies. Fuck out of here with Ray Lewis, man. You was a part of it. You was out partying with them, drinking and all that shit. And now you like, oh, I didn't know that Shannon Sharpe drunk. He never drunk like that. So what? Who the fuck are you to judge a nigga? Yeah, Shannon might drink a little bit. So what? He ain't killed nobody, nigga. He wasn't a part of nobody that killed somebody. You bitch ass nigga. Fuck out of here. Nigga, I can't stand niggas that sit out here and be judging other black folks. Instead of standing by them, you want to judge them to get their spot because you jealous. You jealous, nigga. You thought that your career was going to pop off. But I told y'all, y'all let y'all listen to it. His career didn't pop off because black people, we fuck with Ray. He did that shit to Colin. Fuck out of here with that nigga. We don't fuck with you like that. Them networks blackballed you, nigga. We didn't blackball you. We just said we ain't fucking with you. And them networks hurt us a little bit. We ain't fucking with that coon. You can sell us out like that, over on Colin like that, disrespect him like that. Talking about he play. A nigga that we don't even heard from this nigga that was the second backup to Joe Flacco. We never heard him out of that. You disrespect that man like that, and you played against. I never played against. I never played with Colin Kaepernick. You played against him. You was in the Super Bowl with him. What? Man, whatever, man. Fuck Colin. I mean, fuck Ray Lewis, man. Fuck Ray.
To the kingdom. Everybody wants to follow her. Everybody wants to be popular. Everybody wants to make money. That's a tightrope into what you call influence and popularity. And the devil has the ability to make you popular. God has the ability to give you influence.
Listen, and you talk all that God shit. And I don't want to disrespect people's religion, but like I said, I get sick of these coon niggas. I get sick of people trying to keep bringing God up into some shit. None of you bitches met God. So how the fuck you know? What you know God good with? How you know? That's your own personal belief. You never met God. Ask Ray Lewis, have you ever met God? Oh, goofy nigga. Have you ever met him? Did God tell you that Shannon Sharp, that ain't godly like? Because he sip a little bit? You motherfuckers in church fake drink. It's in the goddamn Bible that nigga, they sip the little wine. It's wine. Listen, it's alcohol in wine. What the fuck is right? Hey, man. Like I told y'all, these motherfuckers ain't who they say they are. Fake ass motherfuckers sitting out here pretending that I'm godlike. Who the fuck are you to judge somebody, man? Bitch, you ain't never met God a day in your life. None of us have. Whatever our beliefs are, whatever our religion is, we ain't never met the God that we say that we serve. We never met him. These are facts. They can sit there and pretend, I just my belief. I don't give a fuck about your belief. Because you try to push your belief on other people. So, okay, have you met the God that you believe in? And I guarantee you none of these fake-ass religious people ever met God. Nobody. Even if you're a real religious person, you never met God. So stop acting like you know him or what he believed. You don't know that. And then you sit out here with your judgment and act like you can judge people. You can't judge no fucking body. Who the fuck are you? Now these motherfuckers acting like they God. Fuck out of here. Fuck Ray Lewis, man. I don't fuck that religious bullshit.
When people see you, they see an image of him. And that's the thing for me that started to switch with not just Shannon, but just a couple of people. I'm like, wow, you was switch out like that? And I think men, given these new platforms, we've overrode what the platform is actually for. Platform is supposed to help
and
somebody.
You see how you do that? He said, well, the men did it. Well, the women did it too. So what about the women? You want some fucking male chauvinist bullshit? That's like your religion is bullshit. What about the women that switch up? What about the women that's very religious? Oh, the men. Oh, the men. Okay. Listen, let me just say this too. Listen, a lot of these fake ass religious people, these male chauvinist niggas, that act like they man, I'm the manly man shit. Half of you niggas can't live without women. I know I can't live without my wife. So listen, so you niggas want to sit here and pretend that you can live without a woman. Bullshit. Because you know if you can live without a woman, that means most likely you gonna fuck with another man. And so most likely you're gonna be in some homosexual shit that you actually against, right? That you say you're against. Nigga, I want to part. Listen, I'm not gay. So I want my wife to be my fucking solid partner like that. You bitch ass niggas always try to, a lot of you bitch ass motherfuckers sit out here on that religious shit, pretend, oh, I'm the head of my house. I'm the nigga. I want somebody equal to me. I want my wife to be equal to me. She got my back. She can do some shit I can't do. You motherfuckers, I can do everything. You can't do shit. That's why a lot of you motherfuckers sit down that male chauvinist bullshit. Because you can't. Can't do a fucking shit. You can't do shit by yourself. Hey, look how it works out for you. You want to be on that male chauvinist shit? Look how it works out for you niggas. You lose wars. You lose wars. Listen, imagine if the women, all the men went to the wars back in the day. We all went to the wars. If the women wasn't working in male jobs back in the day, the fucking economy was already fucked up. But imagine if the women couldn't do those jobs. What happens? The economy is really fucked. You fucking goofies. Bunch of male religious chauvinist stupid motherfuckers walking around. I'm the man. You ain't shit. And then motherfuckers they ain't got shit. Motherfuckers running around disrespecting women, acting like, oh, we just do this shit all ourselves. You can't do shit by yourself. You need other men to do it, and definitely you need your spouse to do it, your women to do it. You can't do shit by yourself. Oh, bitch ass motherfuckers walking around. I'm a man, you know. Christ told me I'm the man. I gotta be the man. What God told you that? Because we know when you give women opportunities, who's the most educated? Who's the most smart? When they tell you, I don't make this up. These are facts. It is more women, a lot of women, is more mentally evolved than men. We still live stupid. The fuck are you talking about? Oh, men supposed to be the men and all that. We don't even grow up like that. It's scientifically, women are more intelligent than men. Fuck are you talking about? We don't do shit in that way like y'all think. Like we so intelligent. We just listen. A lot of men go off of just brute shit. Like we aggressive. We protectors. We do that type of shit. But women is all that shit. The shit sometimes of who we are. They do that shit. My wife get mad at me because I let her take control more. She be like, you just being lazy. No, she just know better than me. And I'll push her to do it. Because I don't know shit. Instead of me being a man and saying, hey, boo, you just know this shit better than me. And even if I tell her that, she don't like that shit. She be like, well, learn it, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, going some real shit. And I probably should say that. I mean, I probably should agree with it. I probably should learn some shit. But for me, as a man, listen, I don't know something about something, and my wife is that, nigga, I let her handle that. That's just me. But that's as a man, though. If we don't know shit, we just put that shit off on our woman, and our woman's supposed to handle that shit. So I'll never get, like, I do get upset with my wife a little bit, but sometimes I get a little pissed. Right? Because I'll be like, listen, man, I do other shit, man. I'm just not good at this shit. And my wife be like, I don't give a fuck. Learn it. That's what I told you. Our women are much more evolved than we are. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something on some real shit. Let me put you on game. Right? Me and my wife kind of grew up the same, but we didn't. But because she always had her mom and shit like that, yo, I had males around her that taught her shit. My wife know more about cars than I will ever know. Right? And I get very insecure. No lie. I get mad insecure about myself. Like, my wife, like, she know about that shit like that. I'm not, like, insecure about her knowing that shit. She get upset at me because a lot of times I'll be like, boo, you know about that shit. I don't want to interact with people like that. And I always tell people, when I don't know shit a lot of times, I get kind of shy. Right? But I've been around my wife and she know that about me. So she be push me and I'll be like, nah. Come on, do that shit. My wife don't like that shit. She don't like that I do that. And I can respect it, but it's just my reaction to it. I'm not into cars and shit like that. I don't really want to interact with people like that because my interaction is different. And I think a lot of times my wife, she understands it, but she don't. But she try to push me to do, get outside of myself a little bit. And I just don't want to. Because I just don't want that shit. But I always tell people this all the time. My wife helped me be a man. Like, certain shit I'm still working on shit. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not 100% good, but my wife has helped me to be a fucking man. Like it's shit she know that I don't know. You know what I mean? But one thing about my wife, she do know about me. I'm going to always ride with her. I'm always going to protect her, nigga. I die for her. She knows that. But that's not enough too. Right? Sometimes that shit ain't enough. I always tell people, I'm very emotional. She ain't tripping off that shit. It's just that I'm not the shit that she want me to take control of. I just don't want to. But she want me to. Just learn it, nigga. I just don't want to. Like, I'm the type of motherfucker, like, if I don't know something, I just don't know it. But at the same time, I look at it too as like, I want my wife to have that. Like, you know what I mean? Because I can always take control and be on some manly shit. I don't think she understands that. Like, listen, I want you to know some shit. Like, mothers, like, they be coming to me, they be, like with my car shit, mothers be coming, I'm like, man, hey, man, talk to my wife, man. I don't know shit about cars. It's like, I feel good that she knows that. But I don't think that she look at it the same way. We look at that shit differently. But, it's not like I'm ignorant to it, though. Like, she be upset about that. Like, I just be depending on her for that shit. But it's not just about depending. I just, like, I like to see her in control of that shit. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Anyway, people, give me 1 second. let's get into it. Let's get back into it. But I'm just saying, like, sometimes, men, we need to do some certain shit. My bad. We need, like I always say this shit. My shit is different too because, I grew up different. I didn't have no mother and father like that. So it's like, for me, I always, like, with my wife and shit, I don't think she'd be understanding that. Like, I don't know how to do a lot of shit, right? I'm learning on the cuff of shit. You know what I mean? People be like, oh, well, you've been with your wife for over 27 years, almost close to 30 years, but it doesn't matter. Like, when you rely on somebody to take care of so much of your shit, you kind of don't work on it. You know what I mean? So that's my thing. But anyway, let's move on.
And a new direction. We don't help everybody.
It gets harder and harder. I think that's one of the best lessons that Mike Shanahan told me, and it stuck with me. And here we are, 30 plus years later. 84, I'll never accept anything in a win I wouldn't have lost. That effort that you gave me there, I wouldn't accept. No. The meeting, punctuality, and you can appreciate that. But like I said, I got nothing bad to say. Because a lot of things when you tolerate it, I'm going to say my thing. Whatever transpired, I'll bite my tongue. I'll be the bigger person. I'll walk away. Hey, you right. Because you know why, Ocho? It's low-hanging fruit.
Yeah.
You know how I know? Because your boy, you looking at him, he low-hanging fruit. There are a lot of people taking your shot at your boy.
Come on now.
Y'all can have it. Y'all got it. Y'all got me.
Well, see, what Shannon is saying is that it's easy to take shots at him because everybody feel like he down. Motherfuckers that you thought was your friends, y'all was cool. Say you call me and let me know some shit. You supposed to be my man. And mind you, Shannon helped this nigga career. Well, get his career back. And you do this? That's why Shannon was like, I'm good. So sometimes you gotta let some shit just be what it be. It's like friends of mine. Like, I'm not even mad at niggas no more. Like, what to be mad about? Because it's like, yo, I know what I did for you. Right? And it's not even about what I did for you. I know I did that shit genuinely from my heart. And you taking shots at me? For whatever reason it may be, but you taking shots at me. When you know that I go out of my fucking way, and I have did it, to go out my way to fuck with you and protect you and have your back. Or help you. And you do that to me? So that's how I look at that shit now. Right? Like, that's how I would look at a lot of my friends or motherfuckers that was former OBF members and shit like that. Like, I'm not even mad anymore. Like, it hurts, but I'm not even that hurt about it. Because I get it. I understand. I know what I did for niggas. I know how I sacrifice shit for them. But, you know, sometimes people can't appreciate that. And you got to just let that shit be what it be. You can't, like I had to accept shit. I was angry. I said some things I know I probably was wrong. I took some shit down. Like, you get what I mean? But me right now, I'm not mad. Not upset. I get it. I understand. And I'm on that Shannon shit. I'm like, yo, what you want me to say, man? I know what I did for you. It's like, all right, cool. What you want me to say? Mother, you know what I did for you. You know who I am, but you still disrespected me. Like, Ray ain't called Shannon before he said this bullshit. I guarantee you he didn't. Because if he did, he would have said it. I'm good. Shannon like, I'm good. And I'm like that too. Like, okay, I get it now. I see what type of time niggas is on. I'm not mad at people like that. I was mad at a lot of people in OBF. Like, yo, all the shit I did, the shit I sacrificed, it don't matter. I'm good. I listen, I put it this way. I did what I did on some genuine, from the bottom of my heart shit. I know I did that shit for love. Everybody don't respect that. And I had to live with that. And the shit still hurt, but you gotta live with it. Motherfuckers ain't on your type of time, and you just gotta understand that. Motherfuckers will disrespect you. Motherfuckers will pretend that you ain't do shit for them. And you just gotta live with that. And then mind you, like I always tell everybody, like a lot of times people, if motherfuckers ain't having conversations with you about how they feel, then you don't know how they feel. Right? Like I say what I say on the show, but it wasn't like I wasn't calling people behind the scenes trying to get how they felt. What's going on? Why you not fucking with me? Blah, blah. I'm doing that. But if people are not reaching back out to you, then there's nothing you can do about that. So you can't be upset. You can't be mad. So you already just know what time they on. That's how that shit goes. And I think that's what Shannon is saying. Like, nigga, I'm not doing that shit with him. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna disrespect her no more. And shout out to Shannon for that. Shannon taught me some shit. I'm like, yo, I'm good, man. I'm not mad at niggas like that. Like, yo, I know what I did, bro. You know, and when you get in a certain space and where you at as a person and what you built, and motherfuckers is like sitting there, they mad at you, and you know that you tried to bring people along with it, and they say, oh, you been fake and shit like that. Like, I get it. But that's basically what Ray Lewis did. He basically was acting like Shannon never did nothing for him. Oh, all of a sudden, oh, I done got in this space. I'm this religious person. Like, nigga, I never stopped you from being that. And we just gotta have a conversation if you thought that I tried to do that, but you didn't. That's what Shannon is basically saying. And I'm with him on that. Like, yo, I'm not doing that shit. Not arguing with niggas no more. Like, it is what it is. I can't stop niggas from being mad at me. I can't stop these niggas from knowing that, nigga, you know what I did for y'all. And I can't stop that. So I just gotta live with that. We just not cool no more. I'm in a different space. But I'll tell you one motherfucking thing. Ray Lewis ain't gonna keep coming out disrespecting Shannon like that without me saying anything or the black community saying anything. So, nigga, you got your little one off. But if we hear you again, nigga, we gonna really get in your ass. I don't give a fuck about these suck ass black niggas that they ain't got no morals. I don't give a fuck about that. And niggas mad at Shannon because he does content. Oh, it's not him. Because what? Because Ray Lewis said that? You don't dig deep into their fucking history where Shannon Sharpe saved that nigga career. You don't talk about that though. But Ray Lewis come out and talk about, I don't like how he acting the way he acting. The fuck out here. A lot of you niggas act fugazi anyway. Some of you black niggas, you all a bunch of fugazi ass niggas. You niggas don't even know the difference between you cooning or you trying to make some money. Like, you niggas don't even understand that. or you selling yourself on some bullshit. Man, get the fuck out of here. Anyway, let's move on.
It's all right.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna be all right, though, Jay.
Yeah.
That previously say we're gonna be all right.
Yeah, listen, I could have told you that. I can tell you, I've been telling you that.
Yeah. Everybody want to pile on. Everybody jump on now. Hey, we got him down, Ocho. We got him down. The best time to. Hey, let me
say this, and he not lying about that. It was the same shit with me, with OBF. Like, he down. All of a sudden, ain't nobody coming and talking, but I was doing the talking about how these niggas is being fake and phony and shit. So that was me getting aggressive, but I learned, you know what? Fuck them niggas. Fuck them. It is what it is. It ain't nothing I can do about it. Like, I know I always try to be real and 100 with motherfuckers. I can't. Listen, I always say this, right? If motherfuckers had a problem with me, they can always call me and talk to me. That is a fact. My line is always open. I never try to act like, because I felt a certain type of way, I just cut them off. It's only maybe a couple of people that I say, you can't call me no more. But a lot of them motherfuckers, they somehow, some way, they felt so disrespected. Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm OBF, nigga. Like, I'm that shit. I'm not no nigga that disrespect niggas like that. That's not my thing. Right? Now, I may come off as sometimes a little disrespectful, and I'm open to be checked. Right? If I come off a certain way, but don't pretend that you couldn't call me. Nah. A lot of them motherfuckers, they chose not to, and that's okay. And I had to acknowledge that, and I had to accept that. But don't try to pretend that Kenny wouldn't let me call and talk. It's only a few of you motherfuckers. A lot of you motherfuckers can't call me no more. And I mean that shit. I stand on that. I name your names. You want me to name the names? Oh, that nigga Rick Jr. can't call me no more. He can't talk to me. Not ever. That's a fact. You can't never talk to me, nigga. Ever. That nigga Nick can't ever talk to me. Ever. Ever talk to me. I mean this shit from the bottom of my heart. Shay can't ever talk to me no more. Ever. Ever. She can't ever talk to me. Ever. I don't give a fuck who bring her up. Whatever. You can't lie on me and then pretend that like everything's okay. We not good. We'll never be good. We'll never. No. I know what the fuck I did. I know what the fuck I stood for. And then you tried to make these are the and that nigga true. Fuck that nigga too. Here another one. Fuck out of here, nigga. All shit I did for you. Oh no, we'll never be cool. And it's not because on some man proud shit. I give you plenty of times. I called you all the time. Try to get how you want to talk. You know what I mean? Nah. I know what you did to me. Fuck out of here. We'd never be cool. Ever. And listen, and the people I'm talking about, probably about 2 or 3 of them, I know what I did for them. And these motherfuckers, they're like, I hurt them that much. Like, get the fuck out of here. I ain't never hurt you like that. And they lied, and then they lied, and then they tried to make it seem like I hurt them. Like I hurt them like that. When if I hurt you like that, the nigga talk to me. They wouldn't do it. Neither one of them. All the 4 motherfuckers I mentioned, they never wanted to do it. If I hurt them like that, I said some shit, I was out of pocket or whatever, you know you can always talk to me. And they know that. But they never did it. So fuck them. When it comes to Rick Jr., I know what you tried to do. So it doesn't even, you not even in that category. I don't fuck with you, period. That's a fact. Try to play games and shit. Fuck that nigga. I know what you try to do. Try to take over the OBF and shit. Like you was somebody.
Let me get my lick.
You trying to act like you was somebody, nigga. You what? I always tell people, right? You never be mad at a nigga that try to take your spot. Now stand on that shit. You never be mad at a nigga that try to take your spot. Right? And I stand on this shit. And we can leave it as this. I never get mad at a nigga that try to take my spot. Right? Because, like I said, at the end of the day, right? Motherfuckers know that when it came to any of these motherfuckers I don't fuck with no more. I can break it down. I can tell you the truth. They may not like it, but they can tell, they can always have a conversation with me if they wanted to, but they chose not to. So that's on them. That's never on me. Other than that nigga Rick Jr. And that nigga Nick. Fuck them niggas. That nigga switched up on me. Nigga. That nigga Nick, you do that to me? Over Rick Jr.? Nah, we don't do that. We don't do that. I always tell y'all all the time. I never wanted to be bigger than everybody. Even though I know that I was the motherfucker, right? But I always wanted everybody else to come in and be bigger than me. These are facts. I listen, people. I always tried to make them dudes better than me. Everybody in OBF always did. They just didn't want it. That goes for everybody. They never wanted it. They were scared of this shit. They were scared of it. And we were at a certain point in the time, we was big. It was very big. Especially in the pandemic. It was very big. Yo, we could have blew the fuck up. They just didn't want it. They were scared of it. And I think a lot of them, and you know what? It was part of me too. I put a lot of pressure on them because I thought that they wanted it the way I wanted it. And they didn't. So that's a part of it. But they were scared of this shit. And then they try to like, oh, you try to take over and all that other shit. Like the nigga True, that shit was a little different because it was like he wasn't even really supposed to be a part of OBF, really like that. I brought him in. He was just my nigga. You know what I mean? So it was a little different with that. So I take that out of that. You know what I mean? With him. That's a little bit more personal. Because he, you know, the nigga was you know, he my man and shit. You know, tried to bring him into some shit. Connecting niggas. I always did that. And you know the crazy shit about I did that shit with him and my man. You know? A nigga I grew up with. But we was here. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. We was here one day. That's why I don't fuck with my mans like that. He the golfer on my daughter, but I don't fuck with that nigga like that. Right? And talked to him a while ago, but I don't fuck with that nigga like that. And we was all sitting right here. I saw it to you right here in my dining room. And me and this nigga, we was all sitting here. And the nigga, you know, he said some shit. We just was joking, you know, clowning each other and shit. You know how we clowning each other and shit. And nigga said, oh, nigga. My man said, the golfer on my daughter, he said, oh, nigga, you got beat up by a deaf nigga. I was like, what? The fuck you mean? Are you trying to call me a pussy nigga? He was like, yeah, you got beat up by a deaf nigga. I said, hold on, first of all, nigga. I said, first of all, what fucking clout I get from beating up a deaf nigga? Or he bust your nose and all of that other shit. I walked away for a reason. I don't get no motherfucking clout for beating up a nigga that's deaf. I said, I asked that nigga, I said, yo, he my man. He the golfer on my daughter. I asked that nigga, I said, when he been knowing me since we was young. I said, nigga, when you ever seen me get pumped by any nigga? I never. All right, then. So if I walked away from a nigga that was a deaf nigga, and he punched me in the face, he blood my shit, it was for a reason. I'm not fighting no fucking deaf nigga. Are you stupid? I don't get no fucking credit for that. Because I could have beat his ass. But the fuck I'm going to do that for? But he used that against me. He was like, oh, sometimes I use some type of punk. I'm some type of punk. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, nigga. But I know, but I told that nigga, I know when you golf for my daughter, I know when that nigga didn't. I got jumped from niggas. You didn't get out the car. You didn't get out the van. This is when we all had our first jobs. Our first UPS jobs. That nigga ain't get out the car. I'm sorry, he didn't get out the van. That nigga watched me get my ass whipped. Neither one of them niggas. All the niggas talking about they robbed me, they Kenny, they blah, blah, blah. Them niggas got out there. And listen, let me just say this too. Right? We was dealing with different sides of niggas and shit like that, so I get that. But I wasn't no punk like that. But I'm not calling them punks and shit. They just wasn't built like that. And even to that nigga, my man shit, you wasn't like that. Nigga, you just were fucking bitches. That's all you did. You wasn't no real nigga like that. You wasn't in the streets like that. Yeah, you knew street niggas and shit. You might sow some dope, but you wasn't really in them streets and you didn't shoot niggas. You wasn't like that. That was my man. That was the thing I was saying to him. You wasn't like that. But we was all here. My man True always all here. And they try to punk me. Right here. Where we sitting right now. Where I'm sitting right now. They try to punk me. Oh, you got beat up by a deaf nigga. Oh, you got your shit blood up by a deaf nigga. I don't get no points from that. I don't get no points from beating up a deaf nigga. You stupid. Whenever you know a nigga punk me, I asked them that. When you ever a nigga punk me that you knew of? Well, I didn't. But that was that time. No, he didn't punk me. Nigga, he's deaf. You don't get no credit from that. I could have beat the shit out that nigga. But I didn't. Because even back then, with even goofy niggas like them, they thought every time they talk about some shit or do some shit, they think they get credit for that. You don't get no fucking credit for beating up a deaf nigga. You don't. See, listen, I'm a hood nigga. These niggas ain't hood niggas like that. These niggas are niggas that hang around hood niggas. He is a nigga, and this is real talk. My man, 100 grand. He ain't like that. You hang around street niggas. You ask any niggas that the street niggas I know, they'll tell you, oh yeah, Kenny got busy. They can't say that about him. And I'm not trying to punk him or nothing like that, but he wasn't never like that. He wasn't like that, nigga. You ain't bang no gun, nigga. You just a pretty boy ass nigga in the hood. That's how I met you. So don't do that. I like we on the same level. We are never on the same level. We're never. Oh yeah, I'm a pretty boy nigga. Like a lot of my niggas know I'm a pretty boy nigga. I get some bitches and shit here and there. But you're a little bit more of a pretty boy nigga than me. But niggas know me in the hood. I'm like that. You ain't like that. You just know niggas in the hood that's like that. You ain't like me. My people know I get busy. Ain't nobody talking about, listen, I put this on my soul. This nigga don't, nobody talking about this nigga get busy in the hood. He did some shit in the hood. Nobody talking about that. Nobody. You just know niggas that get busy. I'm not a nigga that know niggas just to get busy. I'm a nigga that get busy with niggas in the hood. That's a difference. And I keep saying that shit. These niggas ain't even like that. So when the nigga told me, oh, well, you let a deaf nigga blood your nose, nigga, get the fuck out of here, man. I'd have beat the shit out of that deaf nigga. What points I get up but beating this deaf nigga up like that? You thought that somehow that made me a punk? The fuck out of here. Or so, that made me soft? Nigga, you more soft because you don't get busy in the hood. I got niggas like that. That niggas pretend that like they like that. You not like that. Nobody think about this nigga in the hood like he get busy like that. We just think about this nigga, oh, he get a little money. He get money. That's it. You get money, nigga. And you fuck bitches. That's it. Nobody thought of this nigga like he like that. Nobody. I never thought that nigga was like that. He my man's. 100 grand. I fuck with him. Not like I used to, but I'm just saying I fuck with him. And I never thought you was like that, nigga. I didn't think that you got busy like that. What I did know is when I got jumped, you didn't do nothing. I know that. That's facts. I ain't gotta make that up to like get back at you or no shit. I know you watching me get jumped. And you did nothing. And I still made you my man. Think about it. Because I knew you wasn't like that. But think about that shit. Think about these motherfuckers that talk. Listen, I'm trying to educate y'all on some shit. Everybody ain't like that in the hood, man. But this nigga, he get older, he hang around niggas, he do that shit. Now he gangster. You ain't gangster, nigga. Ain't nothing gangster about you. Seriously, even for me. Nigga, I'm out the hood now. Ain't nothing gangster about me. At least I can admit it. But you was never like that. You sold some dope. Nigga, I know niggas sold dope. I know niggas that hung around niggas that sold dope. Nigga, I'm the nigga that one of them niggas you know that sold dope. What you talking about? Niggas ain't on my level, man. I don't play those games with niggas like that. I lose friends like that because I tell them niggas you ain't really like that. You the golfer on my kid for a reason, but you ain't like that. You was never like that. A lot of them niggas were. Listen, that I know that nigga wasn't like that. That nigga tried to punk me in front of True and try to act like, oh, Kenny got his nose broken from a. You brung up that one shit, but ain't nobody in your whole shit you know me ain't never punked me ever. You brung up a nigga that was deaf. I wasn't gonna fight no deaf nigga. Please stop. And you knew the nigga was deaf. Was never scared of no nigga. I moved around. Nigga, I was that nigga. You niggas was scared. I wasn't scared of no niggas. I moved around all the time. I went to work every day. Ain't a day I ain't go to work. Even after the nigga that punched me in my nose, the deaf nigga punched me in my nose and broke my nose, I still went to work. I never was scared. But he tried to act like I was some type of pussy punk nigga. You let the nigga, because you ain't like that. You was never like that. These are facts. I gotta make no shit up about no nigga. You was never like that. You just hung around, and I know plenty of niggas like you, and we always been cool. My homeboy that died, right? This nigga wasn't no street nigga. I used to fight for this nigga. He wound up turning into a fucking bully or whatever he did. He wound up getting killed, though. They wound up killing his ass. The fuck are you talking about? Listen, I always tell people, I wasn't a gangster nigga. I hung around gangsters. I wound up turning into some gangster shit. But I still wasn't as gangster as a lot of niggas I was around. But I was a gangster nigga. You play me, I kill you. These niggas wasn't like that. These niggas I befriended and shit like that, they was not like that. I hung around real gangster street niggas. I'm telling you that. I don't got no reason to sit there and pretend I was this gangster nigga like that. I'm no gangster nigga like that. But if you play with me, nigga, I kill you. That's how I roll. Them niggas that I'm talking about, this nigga, all the niggas I'm talking about, them niggas wasn't like that. They was not like that. But you mad at me because now you hang around with niggas that street niggas. You knew these niggas, they were street niggas, cousins of yours. So what? I hung around motherfuckers that was they my family. I hung around them and these motherfuckers killed people. They were serial killers. The fuck are you talking about? That don't make you tough. Just because certain people in my family were serial killers don't make me them. No, nigga. Oh, they was like that. My family was like that. I wasn't like them, nigga. No. They were serial killers, nigga. They was hitmen. I wasn't a hitman. They serial killers, nigga. I wasn't never on their level, nigga. They was real killers. They was like that. I can't pretend I was like them. I'm on a level of some shit like no. My family was them niggas was like that. I was never like them niggas. Them niggas was different. I'm talking about uncles, cousins. Them niggas was serial killers. No, I wasn't on that shit, nigga. They was way different from me. Fuck out of here. I would never pretend that I'm like them. Or not even pretend that I'm like them. I wouldn't act like I'm as gangster as them. Not as gangster as my fucking family was. No. Everybody, listen, the crazy shit about it, you ask people in my family, oh, this nigga crazy, this nigga Kenny, he this and that. No, nigga, I'm not like them, nigga. I know them niggas was like, we got family members in the family, nigga. They was gangsters. Like, them niggas was serial killers. I wouldn't do them shit like that they would do. I wouldn't say that. That's the crazy shit about it. And I think that's what I just didn't do it, what they did. I was capable of doing it. But I didn't do it. I didn't do what they did. But I was very capable of doing it. And I didn't have to. Because of my family. I put it that way. But I would have did it though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was in that street shit. That street shit fuck your mind up. You get on some psychopath shit. Then it turns to a fucking psychopath. So yeah, I probably would have been them, but I didn't have to because their reputation and who they was, it stopped a lot of the motherfuckers fucking with me. And I knew how to move too. So that fucked a lot of shit up. I ain't had to do a lot of shit that people had to do. But like I said, nah, man. But a lot of niggas, they hide behind that though. Right? My man shit, he hide behind his family being a certain type of way. I didn't hide behind my family. I was who the fuck I was, nigga. My family, nigga, they know who I am. They know who I am, nigga. I don't hide behind them. They know that, oh, I got my own reputation. Oh, don't get it twisted in my fucking family, nigga. They'll tell you, they was, oh yeah, that nigga was crazy. He was on some, that nigga was wild. Oh, my family would tell you that. I ain't got to worry about nobody outside of my fucking family telling me who the fuck I was. Listen, let me explain something to you very clearly. My fucking wife don't even know who the fuck I was in the streets. Facts. But my wife met me when I was getting out the streets. These are facts. She don't know who the fuck I was. My wife think I'm a punk in a way. She think I'm a punk. But when the family started talking about me, she get a little different. But my wife still think that I'm a punk. Because she ain't never been around that. You understand that my wife, she was hanging around me, but her fucking cousin that passed away, God rest his soul, my man Lil Gerald, that nigga looked up to me. You understand what I'm saying? And that nigga was a real nigga. Hold on, don't get that shit twisted with my little man. He was like that. So I won't fuck with no nigga wasn't like that, but he was like that. My wife still think I'm a sub. She don't think I'm like that because I never did anything around her like that. She got with me when I was kind of like out the game. Had one foot in the game, one foot out the game and shit. Like, you know what I mean? The shit was weird. Like, it was a weird shit. But it happened. My wife don't know how gangster I am or how I used to be. Right? Even to the put it this way, she didn't know I kill a nigga though. You play with my family, I kill you. But she know that. But she don't know how gangster I was back in the day. No, I don't know. My wife don't know that. My wife think I'm a pussy nigga in a way. Honestly, she think that. We ain't never been gangster. She went around me gangster like that. I mean, she grew up with me like we was 19. Kind of was in the game, out the game. I kind of was, But yeah, man, like, nah. Well, we don't, that's street shit, man. I tell you, ask my family about me. They know. And niggas in the street, they know about me. My homies, they like, oh yeah, that nigga King was like that. But I'm not gonna try to know, like, I'm not happy about that shit. But you ask them motherfuckers about me. Listen, that's why my family don't fuck me like that. They still think I'm like that. Honestly, because my mentality is still the same. They still think I'm on some fuck shit. Like I'm on some, you know what I mean? They don't talk to me like that. No. My dad don't even fuck with me like that. I know I was more gangster than him, but I'm just saying, like even my sister, they don't fuck with me like that. They know how I was, bro. You just think about it. Your own family don't even fuck with you like that. You think it ain't about no fucking drinking, none of that shit, nigga. Nigga, when they need something, they call me, no. But they want it, but they don't even call me no more. Because they know what type of time I'm on. I'm on it. And they understand, like, now I'm on some moral shit. So they don't want to fuck with that shit either. They don't even want to fuck with the moral shit. Because I'm still who I am, but they're talking about some moral shit. They don't even want to fuck with me on the moral shit. They're like, this nigga, he gonna start talking about some moral shit. Like, you know what I mean? And it'll fuck them up. But the family don't fuck with me like that, nigga. They ain't no better. Better come to me correctly. Somebody in the family gotta die, nigga. They can't fuck with me no more. Like, seriously. And let me be real. Every last person in my family, especially on my fucking dad's side of the family, they know better. They don't play with me like that. I'm dead serious about that. It ain't about being gangster or no shit like. They know better. Nobody played me like that. They know better than that. Now my cousin, that's me and my wife, his baby mama and shit, one of his baby mamas. Shit, hearing that shit played me like that, but she know better. Play me like that. I smack shit out of her. Like, I don't play that shit. Like, the last shit that she, like, I don't play that. Like, but, you know, but they grown, though. So it's kind of like you let that shit go. So I kind of let it go. Like, she tried to play me a little bit. And I was like, all right, man, you know what? I let that shit go. Because you playing with your cousin, you know I don't play like that. But I always try to, like, when we get together and shit like that, I try to be good. Like I try to be on some laughable shit. I don't want to be on no mean shit. Like, you know, I know shit is bad, but that's the bad thing about it. Like, they only fuck with me when shit is bad. You know? Like my aunt died and shit. Like, you know, it's shit like that. They don't fuck with me on some good shit like that. But even if that, right, I always gotta show them some shit. Like, no, I don't have to show you y'all shit. Like, yo, y'all don't show me love no more. But then at the same time, I do have to understand too, like, yo, they don't fuck with me like that, yo, because, yo, my reputation of who I am, it's not good. Seriously. With my family, it's not. Listen. It's not like how y'all think it is. Like they are mad. Like, who the fuck this nigga think he is, right? But at the same time, they know who I am. They can't play me like that. Nobody played me like that. Or they like Cuzzo. He come around. He talking that gangster shit. Like, nigga, I ain't talking no gangster shit. I'm telling you, ain't nobody gonna disrespect me. None of y'all gonna play me. Y'all already know who I am. I don't give a fuck how old y'all are. Nobody played me like that. Motherfucker, do you understand what I did for y'all? What the fuck are you talking about? I'm talking even my cousin, right? That's to my homeboy that passed away, my wife's cousin. Like, nigga, you know the fuck? You know the fuck I did for y'all? I protected y'all. Fuck you talking about? Nobody played me like that. No, you got older, you got some kids and shit. Like, that's supposed to change. That shit don't change with me. I'm sorry. Nobody, that shit don't change with me, bro. I'm sorry. And I get it, but nobody, you don't get to change that shit on me like that. Like, oh, Kenny can't speak the way he speak. Nigga, I'm who I am. What changed from me? Yeah, you got older, but yeah, who's your big cousin? Who the fuck protected you from the fucking hood? Who did that? I did that. Respect that shit. But they don't respect. She came off with some, she don't respect her. You can't do that. What the fuck out of here? I do the fuck I want to do. In a way, I do the fuck I want to do. Who the fuck is the motherfucker gonna tell me what I can't do? Motherfuckers that ain't had no, listen, let me explain something to y'all very, very clearly. Not disrespect my peoples like that. Not disrespect my little cousin. I'm not trying to do that. But or my sister. Ain't none of them motherfuckers had no motherfucking sway in the streets. You motherfuckers only got that because of me. They ain't like that they wasn't like that in the streets. Who fought for them? Who put their life on the line for them? I did that. None of them did shit. My sister, even my little cousin. None of them. You didn't have no motherfucking say in the streets like that. You did not. Look, I respect what you do and all that shit, but you didn't have no fucking, like, get the fuck out of here. And I'm trying to knock them and nothing like that. No, y'all got your shit. I get it. But get the fuck out of here. Don't try to disrespect me like that. And like you don't respect me. Oh no, I got some shit. Get the fuck out of here. Respect your elders, man. I stand on that shit when it comes to my little cousins and shit. The fuck out of here. I understand. Y'all older. Y'all in your 30s. Some shit like that. They 5 or 6 years younger than me. 4 or 5 years younger than me. I get that. I respect it. But get the fuck out of here. You motherfuckers ain't have no motherfucking shit in the streets like that. You did not. Motherfuckers, listen. First of all, you had no respect in the streets. I did that. I'm the nigga in the streets like that. You didn't have no say. Nothing. Not nothing. And these motherfuckers sitting there, they acting like, oh, now they older and shit. They think, oh, they in their late 30s and they 40s. I'm like, yo, the fuck you talking about? Like, they don't owe me shit. You owe me shit. You don't have no say in the streets. You can't move around them streets like that. And I mean that shit. Even with her daughter, her daughter is my homeboy. So he got killed in the streets. Her fucking daughter, like, I love that little girl. A little girl can call me any day she want to. I will take care of her. Like, you know what I mean? She need anything, I take care of her. Because I promise that for my little man. That's always a promise. And I think she knows that. Right? But I'm like, yo, my little cousin, I'm like, yo, do you understand that I protected you in the hood? They forget that. They act like, oh, they can just move around. Yeah, the hood ain't the same like it used to be, but don't get that shit twisted. You didn't have no motherfucking way to move around the fucking hood without me. That's how they be acting. I'm like, yo, all right, you know what? Cool. Like I said, my little cousin, shout out to her. As our father's my little man, he passed away Shout out to her. She know I love her. And if that little girl ever called me and she ever needed me, I got her back. She never calls me. That's a fact. Shout out to our moms too. My mom do, you know what I'm saying? My cousin. But the fuck out of here. That shit don't feel good. Like, get the fuck out of here. You trying to act like you only feel good in the hood like that because I made that shit makes you feel good in the hood. The fuck are you talking about? You motherfuckers ain't like that. Like, you ain't put no work in the hood at all. Now, I understand something about the family. My Aunt Sheila and all them, nigga, they OGs. God rest my aunt's soul. But don't get that shit twisted. Uncles and shit. That shit's real. But in East Baltimore, where my grandma lived, nigga, I put that work in. The way my little cousins and shit can move around the fucking hood. They can't move around the fucking hood like that if I don't put the work in. Oh, well, we was here. How the fuck do you think you moved? How you move in the hood? You can't move in the fucking hood without me doing what I do. You wasn't built like that. You didn't put no fucking work in. Nobody thought you was a gangster. You rolled around because of my name. Or who the fuck I was in the streets. But they big now. They got their shit, right? They got kids, grandkids now. Fucking my cousin got grandkids now. Motherfucker, I'm talking about my little cousin got grandkids now. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. You ain't got no motherfucking say over me. You motherfuckers can't talk to me. You can't say shit to me. You did what you did. No disrespect. You got your shit. You can't talk to me, though. Can't tell me I can't say what the fuck I gotta say. None of you motherfuckers can talk to me and act like, oh, you can't say nothing. What the fuck you mean? My cousin told me one day, and this is all my dad's house. We was out in the county, nigga. I said, my little cousin, this is just respect shit. And I appreciate her and I love her for that. Right? And maybe I took it that way, maybe not. And she took it this weird ass way of like, oh, well, you know, I had a little cuz she had a little boyfriend. I didn't even listen, you know crazy shit about it? Her fucking daughter. I didn't know that it was that old. Like my little, like they old, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I didn't know that. Right? I've been on the game for a little minute. You understand? My daughter's fucking 10. But she didn't have this kid, and my little man, they didn't have this kid when they was young. The nigga was dead. You know what I mean? So, just think about that, right? So, the shit happened or whatever, right? So, it happened. She says to me, my little cousin says to me, she said, oh, I need you out of my... This is what she said to me. Fuck what about where mom said. My little cousin says to me, she said, oh, no, this is my... This is my big cousin. They call me BJ, right? This is my big cousin BJ. You know, he good peoples and shit like that. This is my dad's best friend, right? He grew up with my dad. You know, my dad did and shit. He was like, yeah. He's like, he grew up with my dad, so that shit mean a little more. Not just mean, and because she didn't know this shit. She talking out her fucking mouth. She didn't know that my little cousin was saying this shit, right? To this nigga, right? Her boyfriend. He said, listen, She said, listen, this is my dad guy. Like, he get down like that. And he was like, oh, okay. It was like, she was like, he just got down with my dad and shit like that. He is my cousin. Right? Because of which I am. I am her cousin. But she was saying, like, but this is my dad. He is my dad big homie. Like it means something. So we, like, mind you, I know this shit is happening. Right? My fucking cousin, which is her mom, tell me, I say in front of everybody, I appreciate her just telling me that she just acknowledging, she said some shit, just acknowledging me that, because, whatever. My fucking cousin tell me that I support, and she ain't never been like that. Understand something. I want y'all to understand something very clearly. I love my cousin. Never ain't no disrespect. But she ain't like that. She ain't never been like that. She's soft. Let's be real. This is the mother of my little homie daughter. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never been like that. So get the fuck out of here. And now you tough? Man, please. Anyway, give me a second, y'all. Give me 1 second. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, y'all. You gotta understand. My fucking little cousin, to this day, she know who her damn, listen, she don't know who her daddy really is. Right? But I do. Right? And then I come around, motherfuckers acting like I'm the bad guy. But my little cousin, that's why I love her, was when I come around, I come around. This is a big cousin. And let me tell you something about her. And this is the thing about her. Because I know she know who the fuck I am. Make that very clear. Nigga, it's not that she can't do what the fuck she want to do or nothing like that, but she always respect me. That's what I love about her. But her mama don't. And her mama don't understand. Her mama ain't shit. Her mama don't last in the hood without me. And these are facts. The fuck out of here. And they mad at me because I don't go around no more. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going around you motherfuckers that all of a sudden you pick and choose who the fuck. I change different, but all of a sudden I can't be who the fuck I want to be. When I saved you motherfuckers. That goes for my sister. All of my, I'm going to tell y'all something of why my family don't fuck with me. Because I ain't them no more. I don't kiss their ass. I don't do none of that dumb shit. They can't fuck with me. I say all the motherfuckers that's mad at me, I don't give a fuck about them. They mad at me. What are you mad at me about? I put the work in. Ain't nobody fuck with them. Ask any of my cousins, my sister, anybody. Nigga, I almost died for her. Not almost died. I did almost. Listen, I was supposed to die. Motherfuckers trying to kill us. Nigga wasn't gonna play my sister like that. Nigga, I kill you. They all forget this shit. Oh, you ain't around. And then mind you, let me actually listen, when it comes to my sister, that's some whole other shit. But I'm gonna say this shit to my cousin. Like, I don't owe you shit. Fuck you talking about? Your motherfucking daughter, I told you, your daughter, that's what I take care of. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Her father is who I take care of. That little girl called me any day of the month. She need me. I got her. That's a fact. The crazy shit about it, my little cousin won't call me because of her mom. Fuck out of here. That little girl knows she called me. I got her. I always tell her every time I see her. I tell her, hey, you know your father was that's my little homie. That nigga died in my, that's my guy. I say, you need me, I got you. Anytime. I don't give a fuck what it is. You call me, I got you. Real talk. I tell motherfuckers this. I say, hey, my sister, she might come up, well, you don't do it with your nephews and shit like that because you turn my nephews against me. But that little girl, she knows. She called me. I got her. She know I got her. My niece, if my niece called me, if she really need me like that, she know who to call. You can't call me, right? Like seriously, real talk. Like my family know this shit. You call me, nigga. You don't call me. Call Mika, and we got you. You know that. That's 100%. I don't even know why they even call me anymore. They respect my wife more than they respect me. This is real talk. I don't play games with people like that. Nigga, call my wife. You know that. Stop calling me. First of all, I'm so fucking not trusting people so much. I don't know if the phone calls is real. Just call Mika. You need me? Call Mika. That's how it goes. You know that's the love of my life. You know I do anything. She telling me to do anything, I do it. Motherfuckers think, oh, you suck a nigga. I don't give a fuck. My wife saved my fucking life. So you call her. You don't call me. Don't call me. That's my family. I tell everybody in my family, whoever it is, you call me, nigga. If you can't talk to me, if you don't get along with me, nigga, there's something wrong with you. You can't talk to me then. I mean that shit. You call, nigga, you gotta call me. You can't call me. Listen, and I'm gonna tell you some real shit. The reason you can't call me on Real Talk is because some fat nigga, morally, she's better than me. She's just better than me. Morally, my wife is better than me. So you call her. Don't call me. My dad don't call me, nigga. He know better to call me. Anything happen, you call Mika. You don't call me. Don't call me. Unless this is my cousin Marty. He can call me. He the only nigga that can call me. Other than that, nobody can call me. Other than that, my cousin Marty can call me. Other than that, because I know that nigga know me. He accept me for who the fuck I am. Everybody else in the family, they got all this other bullshit with them. Well, my cousin Marty, he's the only nigga that can call me. Nobody else can call me. You call Mika. Don't call me, nigga. Don't ever call me. Anybody in the family, you can't call me. Call Mika. I know that shit feels a certain type of way, but I'm telling you, you call her. Don't call me. And I stand on that shit. On my life. Don't call me. Call Mika. She will take care of it. And I'm gonna be real. Let me be honest, right? Because everybody be like, "Oh, Kenny, you ain't being honest." Listen, the reason I tell you to call Mika is because I don't trust you, motherfuckers. No family members, I don't trust you niggas. If you don't call Mika, I don't trust nothing you say. Other than my cousin Marty. Other than that, when he says some shit, I believe that. That's black boy. I get that. I understand Cuzzo. Because Cuzzo ain't gonna lie to me. The rest of you motherfuckers gonna lie, make up shit, try to make me feel a certain type of way. No. He's the only nigga that can call me. Honestly. And I mean that shit. Through anybody in my family. Both sides or whatever. You don't talk to Marty, don't talk to me. I mean that shit. I mean that shit from the bottom of my heart. Don't call me, nigga. You don't talk to black boy to call me, nigga. I don't know why you couldn't even calling me. I don't know why you doing it. The fuck out of here. You can't call me, man. Like I said, call Mika. Don't talk to me. I mean that shit from the bottom of my heart. Don't call me, man. I'm telling y'all, that's why my dad don't never. He may text me some shit, but he don't call me. He'll call my wife before he call me. These motherfuckers know. Real motherfuckers know. You can't call me. You call my wife. Don't call me, nigga. Don't talk to me, man. Don't talk to me, man. I'm gonna tell y'all some real shit. The reason that shit is like that is because I don't trust people. I don't trust people, man. I always try to show love to everybody, but then when I show love to people, my wife always tell me, like, that shit, Achilles heel. Like, you always trust people. And you see, they fuck you over. Oh, nigga, that shit is... And it's not just a family thing. It's just who I am as a person. And that shit just come up. Like, people take advantage of that shit. And I'm like, all right, baby, I get you. You're right. And she is right about it. Like, people take advantage of me. Listen, number one thing is, that nigga True. He did the same thing. Nigga, all of a sudden, I treated him wrong or some shit like that. Get the fuck out of here. Think about that shit. I want y'all to think about that. That nigga True came down here every time. Right? We did this shit every time with the nigga True. Right? Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all know that True ain't never paid for shit? When he came on this motherfucker, he spent time in OBF. He never paid nothing. Ever. Ever. He never paid for shit. All of a sudden now this nigga sitting there talking about, oh, you can't hurt my feelings and shit like that. Nigga, really? I hurt your feelings. Man, please, nigga. Fuck that nigga. I hurt your feelings. Like, Kenny pay for everything. You can't, but you ain't pay for shit. You ain't pay for shit when you came down to OBF. You ain't pay for shit down here. Here and there, you would throw some little money out or some shit, but you ain't never pay for shit down at OBF. Ever. They are facts. So fuck that nigga. But that's what I'm trying to tell you. These niggas talk that shit, but they ain't really about it. They ain't really did no shit. They didn't really come. True ain't come down this motherfucker and act like, oh, nigga, ask that nigga True what he did down here. Ask him why my wife don't like him. Because he never paid for shit. That's why my wife is mad at that nigga and mad at me. She's like, you never let this nigga, he don't pay for nothing when he come down here. You always got him. My wife was pissed about that shit. I was like, babe, that's my man. And he ran, I got him. Oh, but he turned on me though. All of a sudden now I ain't this and I ain't that. Nigga, I took care of you when you came on this motherfucker. But against my wife. I said, babe, no, he good. He good. Mama said, nah, fuck that nigga. I said, boo, he good. She's like, nah, fuck that. And I did that for you. And then you try to play me, nigga? Try to act like, oh, I bitched you out or some shit like that. I said some fuck shit to you. Nigga, my wife didn't even fuck with. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. What fucked them up was because I told him the truth about how my wife felt. That's why he was mad. Bitch ass nigga. Fuck that nigga True. You ain't like that, nigga. You ain't like that. And like I said, I got more shit that I can say about you, but I won't do it. Because I'm respectful, nigga. And listen, let me tell you something. I ain't no snitch nigga like that. I can put your bitch ass on blast. Straight up like what you want. Bitch ass nigga. I stand on that shit. That nigga True ain't like that. All the shit I did for him. And all of a sudden now he mad at me. Man, please, nigga. You ain't like that, nigga. All the shit I did. Oh, you mad at a nigga. You mad at a nigga? How you gonna be mad at me what I did for you? Huh? Think about that. Every time your bitch ass came down this motherfucker, nigga, I had you. I showed love to you. He mad. Oh, he upset. Oh, he upset at Kenny. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. You can't be mad at me, nigga. I did what I did for you, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Nigga, you talk all that bullshit you want. I did it already. And like I said, if we be real about it, nigga, you know damn well I'll fuck you up on that bullshit. Nigga, you just a clown, man. Nigga, you got mad at me because you moved on and you got some shit with your chick, and I get that. It's respectful. But nigga, you ain't like that, nigga. Fuck you. And I stand on that. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying, nigga. Because I can put your bitch ass out there while you did what you did. Get the fuck out of here, bro. This weird ass nigga. This weird shit that he does. All of a sudden now he mad at Kenny. Nigga, you ain't mad at OBF, nigga. Get your goofy ass out of here. You ain't mad at OBF, nigga. You mad at yourself because you can't be real with yourself. Because you got something new, and now all of a sudden now you different, huh? You different, huh? You different, nigga, huh? Bitch ass nigga. This is a bunch of bitch ass niggas. Because listen, nigga, we tell the truth about you. We tell the truth about everything, nigga. You can't do it, you bitch ass. You can't. Suck ass, nigga. You can't do it, nigga. Stop talking like you like that. You not like that. And that goes for that nigga True. You can't say the same shit that you want to say. Nigga, I'm good. Tell the truth about me, though. You know some shit about me, right? Say it to Mika. And go ahead. And say it. And we good. I guarantee you, me and Mika be good. After you say it. I did some fuck shit. Yeah, she know about it. She already know about it. But you can't do it. Right? I did some fuck shit. Ask them niggas. That's what I said. Ask them niggas. They know about me, nigga, and I be real. That's that nigga true. He know the shit about me. Right? My wife know about it already because I already told her. I fucked up in our relationship. She already know that. So what can this nigga say about me? Nothing. Because I already said it to my wife. Yeah, baby, I fucked up. I did some fucked up shit. And she know it already. Like, that's my thing. Like, these niggas be sitting there, you heard some shit, you my mans and shit like that. Nigga, you can't hold nothing on me. I don't even want to hold nothing on you. I give a fuck about you. I don't give a fuck what you did. My problem is you're a sucking nigga. And you trying to act like we supposed to be good. We ain't good. My wife already know about me, nigga. Or the fuck shit I did. She already know. I told her already. Before you even, all the shit that you know about me, my wife know about it. I guarantee you she know. Tell me she ain't know about it. Come on. Come. You can't do it because I already did it. Oh, when I was back in my day doing fuck shit, when you was around and shit like that, and I was doing some shit, I did some shit around you. Oh, my wife know about it, nigga. I did all the fuck shit. Oh, she know. I told her everything. So you can't do that fuck shit that you talking about. But your bitch ass can't do shit. And that's why you niggas mad at me. Think about that shit. Think about it, people. I'm not mad at the nigga. I ain't upset with the nigga, but he can't do shit. Ask him why he mad at me. I'm not mad at that nigga. I got all this shit on you, but I ain't never mad at you. Nigga, we can be cool. Holler at me, talk to me. They won't do it. Ever. That's what I'm saying. I'm a street nigga. I get it. Ask my wife. Can you do this? Can you do that? That nigga, oh, I'm gonna use that against Kenny. You can't use shit against me, nigga. My wife already know. Already told her already. So what we talking about? She already know. I fucked up back in the day. Yes, I did. I'm good. Yes. Nigga, I cheated on her back in the day. Yes, I did. I did that shit back in the day. That ain't no new shit. But I did it. I admit to it and I put that out there like that. But you motherfucker, you can't do that. Because like I said, if I put your ass on blast like that, it ain't about no cheating, nigga. It's about you a fuck nigga. You don't want to admit that. My wife don't. Listen, I ain't no nigga like that. My wife know. I fucked up back in the day. Yes, I did. Understand that. Real true shit. My wife know. I ain't no motherfucking innocent nigga. I fucked up back in the day. Yes, I did. You know everything you know about me, nigga. It's all good. And I guarantee you my wife know it. Because I told her already. Because I already fucked up. I did some shit. But I mean, I did it. But think about these niggas. Ask these niggas of what they saying. I'm good where I'm at, bro. My wife know. I ain't no motherfucking pussy nigga like that. Listen, hey, babe, I fucked up back in the day. I know I did. I fucked up back in the day. I ain't no good nigga pretending I was this good nigga. I fucked up back in the day, babe. But don't get that shit twisted, though. I don't cheat on my wife like that. I did some shit back in the day. Yes, I did. But don't get that shit twisted. My wife know better. I don't never cheat on my wife like that. Like motherfuckers, oh, you out here cheating. No, I don't do no shit like that. Back in the day, yes, I did. I was an ignorant nigga, stupid nigga. Yes, I admit that. And listen, and like I said, I wouldn't even be mad at my wife if she cheated on me. And most likely she probably did. I don't know that for a fact, but I'm just, if she did it, I wouldn't be mad at her for that. I would be mad at my wife for that. Supposed to. Like, I was ignorant as shit. I did dumb shit. You know what I mean? So who the fuck am I to, like, be mad at her like that? But my point is this. Motherfuckers trying to sit there and act like, oh, you got something over me. You ain't got nothing on me, nigga. That nigga true. You got nothing on me, nigga. My wife knows. She know all the fuck shit I did. Don't get that shit twisted. Nigga, I ain't never been perfect. I fucked up. Yes, I did. But don't act like you holding something over me, nigga. That's my thing. Don't ever act like you holding something over me. And I would never do that to you, but I know you're a fuck nigga like that. You're a fuck nigga like that. And my wife know damn well, man, I wasn't a good nigga like that. Even in the time of my daughter, I was a fuck nigga. Ask my wife now who I am, though. It's all love. I got respect for my family. It's always that. I fucked up. Yes, I did. Nobody played. Listen, I tell you this. Anybody play my motherfucking daughter or play my wife, nigga, I kill you. That's how that goes. And like I said, I may not have felt that way before, or was handling that way before, but I fucked up. But at least I can admit that. These niggas sit out here and they pretend that they these good niggas. No, I wasn't a good nigga. Sorry, I wasn't. I told y'all, I put all that shit out there. Because I don't want no nigga to hold nothing over me. Ever. Never. Nobody can't hold nothing over me, nigga. Never. I love my wife. You know what I mean? Well, I fucked up a couple of times. Yes, I did. Hell yeah, I did. You know? But, no. I'm not that type of nigga, though. Like, I fuck up so much, like in that way. Nah. But that nigga true. He would try to use that I fucked up sometimes. That somehow we ain't good. Like, nah, nigga. That nigga true ain't shit. That nigga stopped fucking with OBF because he was on that bullshit. And now he'll try to use that shit. Oh, Kenny tried to cheat on his wife. He was cheating on his wife and shit. What? You play with me like that? That's the type of shit he'll be on. Try to be right. But like I said, I put it this way. Cause I don't wanna. I'm good. Like I said, my wife is the love of my life. Like, I don't play like that. Right? You think I did some shit or whatever? I did it. I did some fuck shit. But let's get this shit very clear. I don't cheat on my wife. In the beginning of some shit, yes. Probably did, yes. And I admit that. But no, I don't cheat on my wife. Not at all. I don't cheat on my wife. At all. That's that bitch nigga that I do it. I don't cheat on my wife. At all. In the beginning, yeah. I admit that. Always, my wife know that. I did some fuck shit. But no, I don't cheat on my fucking wife, man. So, nigga, play with me like that. That's the shit I'm talking about. But that's how that nigga will try to turn it up like, oh, are you cheating on your wife? Nigga, no, I don't cheat on my fucking wife. Yeah. In the beginning, yes. Yes, I did that. That's factual. Yeah, I did that. I cheated on my wife. And I stand on that shit. I cheated on my wife in the beginning of our relationship. Yes. How yeah, I did. I don't get to sit there and pretend that I didn't do that shit. Yes, I did. But no, man, at the end of the day, no. Man, my wife, we good, nigga. I don't cheat on my fucking wife. Are you stupid? That's my fucking wife. I don't cheat on my wife. When we good, we good. Yeah, in the beginning, yes, I did some fuck shit. Yes. I stand on that. That's real talk. Listen, I cheated on my wife in the beginning of shit. But yes, I did do that. I did do that. But no, I don't fucking cheat on my wife, man. That's a lot of my fucking life, man. I don't cheat on my wife. I tell people straight up, nigga, no, I don't cheat on my wife, nigga. Cheat on my wife for what? She love my fucking life. Why the fuck would I cheat on her? But I know I did that shit early in our life and shit like that. I get that. But no, I would never cheat on my wife. No. So if a nigga say that, they lying. I don't cheat on my wife. At all. She love my life. I would never cheat on her. Ever. I would never cheat on her. But yeah, in the beginning, yes, I did. I ain't gonna lie. You know? I ain't gonna lie about that shit. That shit is what it is, but I never cheated on my wife in the way that y'all trying to say it. Like, in the beginning, yes, I did. Like, I was ignorant. I was an ignorant nigga. So, yes, I did do a lot of that shit. But no, when it comes to everything else, no, I would not cheat on my wife. She loved my life. That's some shit that, like, yo, I would never do that. That's the love of my life, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the love of my life. I would never do that. Like, I would never hurt her like that. No. Because I wouldn't want her to do that to me. So, no. I would never cheat on her like that. But listen, I was young, yeah, hell yeah. I did that shit. Yeah. I fucked up. And I said some shit and I did some shit. Yes. Hell yeah. But no, I would not doing no some fuck shit that you get what I mean? No. I would never do that. But go ahead. What y'all want to say? Go ahead. I'm listening.